I'm gonna have to play with studio mode a little bit. You know what? Let me take that off. Anyways, hello, hello. Happy Thursday? Turn that off. We'll work out the kinks of that another day. Anyways, we're back at it again with some Trails Through Daybreak. How you doing today? Yeah, I got some green tea, cup of cold water. Just finished letting the tea bag steep, I think is what they call it. We're gonna be hydrated today, yes sir. We're gonna be so damn hydrated. And we're also gonna hopefully keep our voice for longer than an hour. Yeah, I do still sort of kind of feel it.
Well,
I'm obviously a lot better than I was when I was playing like Yeast, though. Alright, just turned off my mic for a second so I could stir the tea. Anyways, I guess let's get right back into it. Oh my god. When I walked into this room, like... it might be the brain rot, but I swear to god that looked like an Among Us. That looked like a couple of Among Us. It's us. Anyways, probably a good time to catch up on the reports. How's the news look like today?
And now, a news break. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Preparations are proceeding at a fever pitch for Tharbad's upcoming film festival. With reservations at the 6-star Al Jumeirah Hotel already at 90% capacity, it's sure to be fully booked before long. And now we bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. A fire warning has been issued around Edith due to continued sunny yet dry weather. Overall, however, pleasant weather is expected across the country, making it a perfect week to enjoy the outdoors.
Thanks for the update.
I'm glad that these are voiced. We ease in, you know?
Here we are with the latest in traffic.
Yes, these are the most recent reports on the road courtesy of the Calvert Roadway Information Center. The traffic jam on the highway toward Dierk Memorial Park caused by monsters earlier today has since been cleared out by the Bracer Guild. The 10-Selge traffic jam toward the Aubert district and the 5-Selge one toward the Sidon district still persist.
That's all we have for now.
alrighty.
How big is Edith as a city? Like...
Banner launched.
you know, I guess that is pretty big. Oh damn, just remembered Paulette's old man wanted to see me. Victor. There you are, you buffoon. Yep, it's me. What's up, some merchant? Hold on a second, you'll find out soon enough. Oh, they brought galettes here? These are galettes, right? Here we go, take a look at this. Oh, that's... Wow, they're like the galettes we had back in Creole. From your reactions, I take it mine's a good match for the real thing. Good, good. More than good, it looks perfect to me. You did great as always, Victor. Looks perfect? It tastes perfect, you punk. Try one for yourself and you'll see. Oh? Thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. How did you manage to figure out the recipe? You kids told me about the food you had in that village, remember? Well, I gleaned some more insight from an expert and decided to take a stab at recreating it myself. An expert? Who was it? A vegetable supplier from Creole. He's in the back right now, but he'll be out on the main floor later. Oh yeah, we met him. Surprised you of all people wanted to recreate a recipe rather than come up with one your own. Doesn't happen very often. Well, after hearing your story, you may said she wanted to try it, and you know. Granddad can't say no to his precious little daughter. Granddaughter, of course. I'll admit, it's been refreshing trying my hand at making something different. That's where you all come in. If you find more interesting dishes, I want to know. I won't put them on the menu, but I'll make them for free. Oh. Wait, free food from Victor? Let's go. Really? Are you sure? I feel like we'd be imposing if we didn't give you anything in return. Probably just the ingredients, right? It's fine. It'll help me flex my cooking muscles. Just get me the necessary ingredients and we'll call it even. Sounds fair to me. Especially since we'll be getting to take the dishes. We'll be sure to tell you about any good eats we find along the way, and you can make your you can work your magic. Perfect. Looking forward to what you kids find. Victor from Mom will use ingredients to make meals for you. Let's go. Well, better get a move on now. Gang, let's roll. Oh, I just remembered something. Ida dropped this when we fought. Here. Oh? Is that what I think it is? That's the hollow core she used to use. Yep, it is. You normally return this sort of thing to Eisenshield. But when I asked Commander Garrett if they wanted it back, he said they didn't need it. Well, of course they don't. That's because you should hold on to it, sport. I think so too. It's only right you keep it. Yeah, maybe you guys are right. It's probably what Ida wanted too. But she probably didn't want me to just have it. I think we can all make good use of it. It's your call. Since you knew her better than we did, let's keep a hold of it. I'm sure it'll come in handy for all of us. That sound good to you? Yeah, that sounds perfect. We will pass around the Salos hollow core. Oh, so now we can change these. Only Van can install Mare. Yeah. Let's take a look at that real quick. So I probably do want to keep Van on Mare. But recover or regenerate HP and increase attack when boosted. Movement, attack, and speed. This ain't too bad. I don't know if it's anything I want to put on anyone though. Oh, I mean magic damage.
Switching to maintenance mode.
I think everyone's kind of already kitted exactly how I'd want them. For the hollow core anyways. Alright, so sheesh, I think because I'm still like slightly sick, I don't know if I'm gonna talk to everybody. I think we've had a good idea of like impressions of like who's kind of interesting. Like these two, they got their kids going on. That's fine. Roman though, Roman's got some interesting. Like he was the at-home drunk, right? I just can't deal with it. The gossip rags are just lying about everything. Who are you? You got a problem, huh? Is that it? Damn, middle of the day and he's down for the count. Wasn't he here the other day too? Will he be all right? This sucks, man. I'm just cooped up at home, wasting away. I gotta start doing something. All the time in the world, for better or worse. Did his company, like, go under? Hold on, maybe we'll learn about this on the news.
Candy again.
His new hobby is gonna be fishing.
Come back.
Here, maybe... He said gossip in the papers. And you know what? In this game, we're actually gonna read our papers. Economy. Oh, who's that? Today's shot? Alright, economy. Kowloon Financial Bank investments reach an all-time high. The Kowloon Financial Bank's assets rank 7th among all the major banks of Zemuria in the first half Continental Financial Report. Most notable was marked at the bank's first time surpassing Elsheim Ludos Development Bank. Okay. It's all money talk. The bank finances numerous small financial institutions across the continent, has been steadily increasing. This means that Kowloon Financial Bank shows strong results like they did today. Their investors become even more active in investments than those belonging to other institutions. Okay. Companies affiliated with Kowloon Group have also already been expanding into Crossbow and various other regions. Oh. But who... Okay. Alright, expectations soar as Zifa takes the grand stage. Developed as the first independent orbiment project by the Verne Company in the Republic, the Zifa is the next generation of combat orbiments. Zifas have plenty of functions outside their combat, including communication and simple information processing. If the Zifa does indeed see public use, it could cause a significant shift in how we live our lives. Public Zifa prototypes are said to be able to take the place of many orbital terminals. The modern-day smartphone. While there's plenty of excitement swirling around the Zifa, our readers may be aware that there has been plenty of controversy surrounding its development. It was the first combat orbiment without any contribution to the Epstein Foundation. Development of new ones must be done under the supervision. Yeah, okay, so a lot of the global community believed that it had to be done under the supervision of the Epstein Foundation, so they were kind of weird for that. This caused concerns that development without the Foundation could lead to technical risks and make the Republic and Verne Company a laughingstock to the rest of the world. Yet, it looks like it's all good. The details of Zifa's creation, as well as the details of the organization's funding its developments, are still unclear. So nobody knows who's funding it? The elusive Phantom Thief Grimcat strikes again. It seems that sightings of and thefts by Grimcat, the Phantom Thief who has been troubling the Republic for some time now, are once again more on the rise, drawing eyes from across the continent. It's been a quarter of a century since the female Phantom Thief Grimcat made an appearance. Although there are rumors that the Grimcat behind the latest series of capers may in fact be a successor or a copycat of the original, there's not enough substantial evidence to say either way. Regardless, if we consider the Grimcat who's been active in recent years to be the current Grimcat, then their current Grimcat appears to be returning to activity after a year-long hiatus. Little is known about this mysterious thief, including what she's been doing for the last year. As our readers may know though, Grimcat's identity is an enigma. It's no mystery that she's considered a chivalrous thief, targeting only corrupt politicians who amass wealth through underhanded means and corporations that build their fortunes on illegal activities. This has garnered her a dedicated fan base who says her activities help alleviate the disgruntlement they feel towards shady companies and crooked politicians. Opinions are split among the populace. Is Grimcat a necessary evil or just another common crook? I know we'll be seeing her. Diversifying notes of Republic musical culture. Since its founding, the Republic has cultivated a diverse musical culture. The chansons and operas of Orshan are perhaps the most well-known Republic musical genre across the continent, but have you heard of the new musical movements getting popularity among the youth these days? First, it's rock, a rising genre from the last few years characterized by its quick tempo, use of mainly guitars, drums, and a shared theme of spirit of youth rising up against the rigid rules of society. In recent years, however, the prejudice against the genre has mellowed. It's now beginning to be seen as a good outlet for youth to express themselves. Yo, wait! Most of our readers have probably heard of rock, but many are quite unfamiliar with the second genre topping current trends, idol pop. It's no surprise either, as the idol genre is still in a highly experimental stage, combining the vocal impact of traditional songstress with the glamour of a movie actress or fashion model to produce an avant-garde style of its own. Currently, the fan base of the idol genre is limited to fanaticals. Limited and fanatical. Each idol is typically a young woman who has created a brand based on her image, much like a model or actress. The idol then performs a song and dance routine that supports and promotes the brand image. You can get a sense of this diversity and freedom of Calvard, where the idol genre was born. Calvard is the birthplace of the idol. Huge. Morning, morning. How you doing? Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good one. I can feel my voice cracking a little, so take a sip of tea. Ooh, that's still really hot. Yeah, so we've decided we got a good feeling about like a lot of the people in the old town. So we're probably just gonna like skip out on a few to like turn this 130-hour playthrough into maybe like a 100-hour playthrough. Hope I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. Luckily this time around, this cold just flew by compared to like when I had like a cough for like 7 months. All right, Hans. Yeah, he's the vegetable grocer from Creel. Oh, hey, it's you guys. You remember me, right? I'm from Creel Village. Oh, Hans. Funny seeing you all the way out here. You're on a delivery run, I take it. He comes by every few days to deliver us produce. He did fill us in on what happened out there. It warms my heart to have such upstanding tenants. Yep, we're finally getting back to normal at home, and we got you guys to thank. Guild and the police are working things out. They said the whole case is really weird, though. It's nice they're helping us out, and thanks for your help, too. You're always welcome at the village. It will be our pleasure. Give them my regards when you get back. Alright, Hans, I'm gonna need you to be our in. Say that we rescued your daughter, from the burning building. I'm gonna need you to also say that we, like, carried you when your legs were broken, and facilitated you back to health. Please? I don't know how she does it, but Paulette washes away all my exhaustion with one little smile. This stuff is exhausting, having to run around and deal with customers everywhere, but it's all worth it when I stop by Montmart. Man, I really owe Paulette big time, don't I? Man, the scammer. No. The demons got you too. I mean, bro. Look at her. Goodness, how time flies. I can't help it though. It's just so exciting to hear about what you've been up to. Oh? I really owe Hans for the help. Perhaps I'll make him lunch today.
What'll it be, hun?
Oh!
See you again.
Making it a perfect week to enjoy the outdoors.
Our Denny's queen is too strong. Do we like Natalie or like weird? Yeah, we like Natalie. We'll listen to what she says. There's this gray cat who roams Old Town. Have you seen it? Its name is a twat. It's a very skittish cat, you see, and I believe I know why. The cat hides a special secret. I saw it under the light of the full moon. It transformed into a human and leapt out of sight. It's Grimcat, I'm sure of it. That prize money will soon be mine. I'm having a hard time believing any of this. Yeah, it's total BS. Just ignore her. Natalie is the lore teller. I mean, she might be onto something because we saw Grimcat in the newspaper. At any rate, one thing's for certain. That cat is special. If you happen to run across it, treat it well, okay? It might repay the favor. Wait, is the cat on the roof? Is it like Cop? I need to know. Oh, wait. That's... Is he talking to the other cats? Maybe he's meditating or something. Little guy looks like the head honcho around here. You know, something I'm noticing, I think we can like fall, right? With the right amount of speed, I just fly down these stairs. See you playing a different game from the last time? Yes, yes. Yeah, we're a little bit of a variety streamer on here. Thank you for stopping by though, appreciate it. Usually Tuesdays are for our Yeast Gaming. I do have a schedule up on my main page, but yeah, today we are Trails Through Daybreak Gaming. I would talk with everyone, but I think for the sake of my voice, now is the best time for me to decide who I'm interested in. We love Yume. Yume is the GOAT. Come on, I'm gonna get ya. Kick the can, huh? You got the can locked down, looks like. Uh-huh. When I'm in, I'm super duper strong. I'm gonna find Harry and Sheena and I'm gonna catch them. Just watch. Glad to see you're so energetic. Just make sure not to hurt yourself. Found out there's 2 other games before Gargov, which are the drive. Oh yeah, yeah, because Legend of Hero has its roots. Same with Xanadu, I think. Both of those series have their roots in Dragon Slayer series. And then it spun off into Gargov, and I think Xanadu, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Nintendo Switch just got the Tokyo Xanadu release today. I really want to check those games out one day. Hey Anya's Fairy, you want to play with me next time? Van can play too, but he needs a handicap. We'll make him do handstands. Why only me? Don't knock it, it's good strength training. Oh no, Yume caught me. Harry, Sheena, help! Hurry up and save me. I see their mission has taken a turn. They're rescuing a hostage, huh? Now that's exciting. Yeah, we got our own job to do though. Let's get rolling. You know, I think like the fry in my voice is kind of working for Van. Here's where we pick up most of our jobs. Is this one of the guild's message boards? Actually, it's this district's public bulletin board. As you can see, it's mostly used for announcements or advertising. If you want to find stuff addressed to us, all you gotta do is reach around back. Blacking out blackmail. If you want to get rid of a certain guy's little black book... Oh, I want you to get rid of a certain guy's little black book? Huh? He has an info on me that can't get out. I'd prefer it if I could explain the details to you in person. I'll be waiting at Kayunge in the Terrell district. Thanks. Now and then, folks will reach out to us and reach out and contact me directly. Most of our jobs come from boards like this. Huh. I thought our jobs would involve more fighting. I was expecting, like, assassinations and stuff. People don't come to us with matters that violent, do they? Nah. Every once in a while I've got to beat up a stalker or something, but that's about it. Then please allow me to deliver the beatings from now on. Yeah, Fairy, let's go! Couldn't we just hand them over to the police? What's that flyer there? Seeking information on the enigmatic thief Grimcat. Report any leads to your local police station. Promising information will be compensated with cash. I've never heard of them. A lady thief who's been operating in Calvert the past few years. They say she only steals from bad people, corrupt politicians, shady millionaires, and so on. Supposedly, once you receive a calling card from her, your fate is sealed. Phantom thief. Wow, there's so many interesting people in the city. Because the Grimcat never steals from the innocent. Many people in Edith admire her. They also say she scampers around the city in a skimpy outfit. A skimpy outfit you'd expect to see in a seedy club. You righteous thief sounds more like a gangster to me. Oh, what's a... Don't say it. Gossip rags are just making a big deal for of her for sales. Nothing we need to worry about. So anyways, job boards. Let's go check out the boards in the other districts and find some work to do. Sometimes you need to complete semi-required 4 SPG in order to advance the story. You don't need to finish all the requests available, but you may if you want to. 4 Spriggan. Alright. We've got some personal business I should squeeze in today, too. Use free time to participate. Oh, we get free time now? Yeah, we will not be missing a single one of these. Yeah, let's make a save. Hold on, who can we hang out with?
Ladder launch.
That's incredibly important. Oh. Oh, and we can give the gifts now, too.
I'll treasure
Gift
it.
for Agnes. Any dialogue or?
Thank you, Van.
All good, we take it.
Preparations are proceeding at a fever pitch for Tharbad's upcoming.
Shoot, what was the button? Okay. So we have 2 free times? Is that right? 2 free times and 3 choices. Oh. Check the connection too later. Yeah, chances are what'll happen is we will probably get another one. Spend free time with Toa or else. I know. We haven't seen her yet though. But I know she's here. Alright, well, I like Yume. Yume's really nice. Paulette's going out shopping for the restaurant. She's always been such a big help. So maybe I'll return some of her kindness if I can make some time. We will be there. If not for Yume, for Paulette. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. So I really got put on a tee this week. Thanks for helping out, Van. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Hey, no problem. That's what neighbors are for. You know you got a lot of, I know you've got a lot of buy and could use a helping hand. I'm always happy to help. Can I go with you guys? I want to come too. Alright, but you have to help us if you're gonna come, okay? And don't go wandering off. Okay, yay, shopping. We're gonna go shopping. We've got a few places to visit today first. I gave you a bit of loyal customer discount, Paulette. Thanks for always shopping here. Van, I trust you're not gonna make her carry it all the way back to the restaurant, right? Be a gentleman. I am. That's what I'm here for. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Brenda. You already gave Yume that candy last time we were here. That was so yummy. Thank you so much. You're so polite for your age, Yume. I'm impressed. And don't worry about it, Paulette. This is just my way of showing you thanks for making this neighborhood a better place to live in. Such a good small neighborhood. I mean, just think about how long you've been coming here. Since before you left home, really. Well, I guess you've been working at Mom Mart for a while now. Hope you haven't gotten bored. I don't think I could. I grew up with just Dad around, so it's always been home for me. Him and his cooking. Wouldn't give that up for anything. So who's a pleasure doing business with you, as always. I'll throw in some seasonal fruit from Orchid on the house. Hope you enjoy them. Ooh, these look really tasty. I appreciate the offer, but I couldn't possibly take these without paying for them. Of course you can. Think of it as a loyalty bonus. I'd also like to spoil my favorite little Yume. Yay, I'm her favorite. Ow. Cut down. You're killing my eardrums here. Children are just so full of energy, aren't they? I remember when you returned with her in your arms all those years ago. I was quite worried back then. Huh? But I see now that there was no cause for concern. You've got a good head on your shoulders, and you're strong with spirit as well. I imagine I got the former from my mom and the latter from my dad. Wait, did she come in by herself? Like, Papa was never in the picture? Type beat. Yo, we gonna find his ass? They continued their shopping spree for a while longer before making their way back to Old Town. Grandpa, I'm back! Hey there, my little Yume. Aren't you going to ask about her and me, I mean? You must realize by now we're not the most ordinary family, right? I can't imagine you of all people wouldn't have noticed. Hey, what kind of guy do you take me for? I'm not that insensitive. I know better than to go sniffing around a woman's private business. I didn't mean it like that. We've just known each other for a long time now. I feel a little bad keeping things from you. Nah, don't be. There's nothing to feel sorry about. If you want, you can just think of it as me repaying the favor. You guys didn't grill me for details when I first rented out the floor above yours. There was no questions asked, and I really appreciated that. I'm not gonna go digging into someone's personal affairs if they don't offer the info up first. Call it a personal policy. Right. I've always known you to be a rather discreet and considerate man. Thank you so much, Van. I'm just doing what any decent guy should. But if it makes a pretty woman like you happy, I ain't gonna complain. I was talking about our errand running just now. Where are you? Well, I'll just take your word for it. Mommy, Van, what are you doing? Come on. We're coming, sweetie. If you still have time before you have to return to work, just let me brew you some coffee on the house. Never gonna say no to that. After the brief coffee break, Van reunited with the others and resumed work.
That was fun. Let's play again, Van.
Yeah! Human connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new. Office Mood Maker. Ooh, Xenogears. We want to jump into that one day too. That's on my list of games I want to play actually, but I need to figure out a way to do it. Here, let's see. Where is the list for... Here, I want to read what it says for Yume here. Oh, I guess that's it.
Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times.
Alright, who else do we got? Who can we talk to here?
Now then,
Gosh, we missed the old forum days.
the goddess of the sky.
It's all Discords now. It's fine, but there was definitely a charm to like crawling through forums back in the day. Nikolai? My man? Welcome to our good to see you, Farida. Oh. Oh, right, yeah, because they're... I recall introducing the Central Eastern Temple to you the other day. Has it helped you adjust to life in the capital? Yeah, kinda. There's still a lot I don't really know, but I'll learn eventually, I think. I admire your boundless energy. Out of curiosity, have you heard of the 3 tenets of Calvard? The 3 tenets? I don't think so. In our country, we hold these values above all. Freedom, equality, and fraternity. These form what we call the Calvardian Constitution. In short, we hold the belief that everyone, regardless of color, creed, or social standing, is born equal and deserve to be treated with dignity. You may feel pressure to fit in, to carry yourselves as a native would, but truly there is no right or wrong way to be a Calvardian. You are the sum of your heritage and your experiences, so I say, treasure what makes you you. Yeah, I get that. It's just a little tough to wrap my head around. But thank you for teaching me. I'll keep the 3 tenets in mind. He's just so pure. Don't worry, Fairy. We'll help you every step along the way. Alright. It's gotta be an adult for her every now and then.
Alrighty.
Our Calvard is woven from threads of many different colors. No one trait can define us all. Our nation is not without problems, certainly, but the Calvardian Constitution offers wonderful words to live by. We must treasure ourselves, our neighborhood, and the freedom we all share. Our celebration of our community is what fulfills our hearts. Haven't played Xenogears as Xenoblade Chronicles. I've only seen streams, don't have the port for it. Okay, so like if I hopped into Xenogears, that'd be a first. Yeah, from what I've read a little about Xenogears is there's like 2 discs for it. And apparently like it kind of splits people. One of like the Twitter oomphs. Wait, they're already one of a Twitter oomph was talking about how like the first disc had like a lot of gameplay and the second kind of played out more like a visual novel or something. Like, but overall, I only really ever hear good things about Xenogears. Well there, Farida, it's been a little while, hasn't it? I just wanted to say, if you ever need a shoulder to lean on, I'll always be here. I know it must be tough living so far from your home at your age. And you have your, and you're having to support yourself too. It's just, you're such a brave girl. I want to help you, however I can. I'm glad she wants to help. But it's really not as hard as she's making it out to be. Now that I think about it, you're working for Arkride Solutions, right? So that means, oh, Van's helping you out, isn't he? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm just keeping her pointed in the right way. It might help her to look before she leaps to conclusions. Just let her be. It's easier that way. I'm not sure I get her, but she seems really nice. Old Town feels really nice and cozy. I don't think there was ever a re-release of it or Xenosaga. Yeah. Yeah, because I think that's in like... Isn't that in like Squaresoft Hell? Because it was Squaresoft that released Xenosaga and Xenogears, right? And then Xenoblade moved over to Nintendo with like Monolith Soft, I think, right? Alright, before we move on, let's go ahead and make sure we're not missing anything important in Old Town. Oh, Xeno is Namco, right, okay. Guide Gaming. Trails through Daybreak. And then what day are we on again? Or we're at the start of chapter 2, so September 19th. Alright, we're checking Old Town. Oh, Bath Event. Same company that does the Soul Calibur games.
Say, why
Man,
not take some flowers?
I wish I got into like more fighting games as a kid. I pretty much was just like a very casual Mortal Kombat kid. Because I grew up with an Xbox and that was kind of it. GameCube too, but like for GameCube it was mostly like first party titles like Mario Sunshine and like Luigi's Mansion, Wind Waker, that kind of thing.
Welcome to Laguna.
200 Mira for a dip. We will be bathing.
This is perfect.
Good time for some tea.
I'm really working up a sweat.
Pokemon Harvest Moon for me, plus MMOs.
That was nice and refreshing. Make sure you
I can
don't
start right
catch a
now?
cold.
Yeah, but like... Honestly, I have way less tolerance for sweating in games now. Like, I don't know what it is. When games get competitive, like, it kind of, like, loses its fun for me. Like, I just get more... Because, like... I don't know, I guess I'm sort of a competitive person. But, like, in the sense that, like... I get angry if I'm playing against people and I lose and I know I can do better. I tend to always put the blame on me, like, it's like, oh... Like, I could have done that better and we would have won. And it's like, ooh, okay, like... So games with, like, competitiveness towards them aren't really, like... fun for me when I'm getting rolled. And I think I had more tolerance for that when I was younger. Losing is not your part of playing. Yeah, I know, but like... there's a difference between, at least for me, it's like if I were to jump into a game of solos like Fortnite or Apex, I'd probably have one good game, get absolutely dogged 5 games, and then just stop playing because I'm just entirely mentally drained. Like, I'm fine with losing. Like, losing's just a part of it. Like, I can play Souls games and stuff. But, like, I don't know, just like the competitiveness and the sweatiness of like fighting games and like shooters like Apex, Fortnite, Counter-Strike. It's like, you know what it is? I did already say it. It's because I get mad at myself for not being better that I get like drained and stop playing.
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
And then I feel when it comes to skill-based matchmaking in those games, it puts me in situations where the things I want to work on don't really get worked on. I don't know. Might just not be my type of game anymore, you know? Anyways, I think that does everything in Old Town. Oh wait, actually there's a gift at the flower shop. Hey Carol, come to check out our check on little me? Yeah, hey. How many times have I told you to stop being all cutesy like that? Especially in public. I don't want people getting the wrong idea. I mean, Anyways, I'm off to work. One of my coworkers caught a cold, just like me, so I have to come in. Can't leave the place short-staffed. Ah, boo. Well, nothing we can do about that, I guess. Just don't overwork yourself. I'll make dinner around the usual time, okay? Of course. Thank you for that. Could you be a darling and handle some of that housework today, too? You don't play looping games anymore, any continuous games? Yeah, I feel sort of the same way. Like, live service games, I don't really like the idea of locking into a live service game. Because I also do like having a finish, like an ending to my game. I like putting a game down and moving on to something new. Like, I am not the type of person you would find playing, like, Valorant for like 3,000 hours. I say as I have maybe like 3,000 or 4,000 hours in Warframe. I put that life behind me.
Say, why not take some flowers with you? I hope I see you again.
I feel like I put that life behind me, and I've become incredibly healthier because of it. All right, I think next we're gonna go to maybe Riverside. Or actually, hold on. I'm wandering around, you might let's go to Station Street.
Ladder launch.
Now you're an MMO gamer? I mean, vaguely. I wouldn't even call myself an MMO gamer. Cause like, I don't do raids. I don't do any of the long form like content. I'm literally, like, I just play 14 and I pretty much just play for the story. Yeah, we'll go to Riverside. Station Street.
Go, go, go!
Elder
This
Scrolls
is
and Fallout.
Station Street, right?
Yeah.
There's so many people. Yes, it's a popular spot for clothes shopping.
Oh yeah, I've got a little business with the guild branch here.
Sober curious.
I want to stop by once we finish doing our rounds.
Alright, what do we got here? Bulletins, right? First check.
What have we got?
Doesn't look like there's anything good, any good info here. Gosh, I could totally see how people drink a lot of tea. I almost want to get myself another cup. I feel so, like, good after drinking one. Giordano. We give him that, like, I'm walking here. Oh, baby. There's this nice place to grab a bite in front of the station. Blew some good ass cash in there. Because of my job, I know a bunch of good eateries in Edith. But Chino's bar? Ain't ever heard of it. I'll keep it in mind. Oh, the bracers. Regina and Alvis. Got another work trip coming up. Didn't say no, but I really don't have the time to relax today. Relax lately. Oh, hold up, I know you guys. You're the bracer we met in Krill Village. Alvis, yeah? Looks like the guild's really busy right now. Yeah, we are, and it's no thanks to you in that interview. Oh, you must be the shady guy Alvis keeps going on about. Regina kinda pretty too. The Calvert water is doing wonders to everyone here. Regina. Calm down, Alvis. You always get worked up so easy. I did get a brief rundown on the incident. You guys sure know how to keep a cool head under pressure. If you're down for it, I'm sure we can make some space for you and the team. Jen would definitely be thrilled. I won't. If you're gonna continue to work with the guild, I won't tolerate any more monkey business, got it? He's still pretty mad about things. Sure is. Oh, he's no pushover. I swear. Anyways, I hope we'll get to keep working together, Arkride. We're heading out on a work trip, so don't you dare cause any trouble while we're out. I'm enacting a strict no mischief policy from here on. There's the energy of youth. I could have sworn they were around the same age. Alvis has his whole future ahead of him. I'm rooting for him. He's actually pretty close to a B rank promotion. Now if he could work on that temper of his, we'd be peachy. That and that obsession he has with Elaine. Oh? Guess I'll have to keep him on a short leash for the time being. Hey, I heard that! It's doing really funny.
They call it an Orbital Cafe.
Oh wait, and I like these girls too. They say words like Stan.
Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
That reminds me of my ex. Used to say he totally looked like the 1Z1 racer. Man, what a tryhard. It was such a turnoff. I forgot what that dude's called. I watched that race too. He had some mad skills, I gotta say. Who I really got the hots for is the president, though. Wait, this again? Yeah, these two girls remind me of the girls who simped for Rufus and Crossbell. Exactly. It's his voice, isn't it? I could totally melt in it.
This place never changes.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Alright, where did we get the...
If you need fresh vegetables from Cray and Orin, look no further than
lot of
Home
workshop.
Grocery. We invite everyone.
A droplet of paradise can intoxicate more than the
And then also, was Philia always here? I don't know if we've noticed Sister Philia before. Those two seem to be getting on pretty well. It makes me so happy to see two sweet girls having such a lovely bond. Bochi Pride? Wait, I was meant to be doing some shopping. I better hurry up and go back to the cathedral. Still, I'm grateful to see such a sight. Bochi Pride, Sister Philia? Oh, and... wait. And then the root word of Philia is like love, right? It's connected. It's gotta be.
Oh, that's great. What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
I can handle any maintenance.
All right, we buy a wall. Oh. Earth Guard is back.
I'm ready to help whatever you need.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Is this even any good for her though? We'll hold off on that. But Earthwall is back.
I see.
Oh wait, actually it's back, huh? Because it wasn't called Earthwall for a long time. Was it called Earthwall in the crossbow duology? The metagame for Kuro Onwards is shields again? We will be putting it on.
Switching to maintenance mode. Arts driver switched.
And then there's the bus lover. Those are kind of all the people that stuck out to me while I was here. Clutch. Treon Tower is the ideal place if you want to party around Edith. It's in the 3rd district. Terrell's pretty close though. That's the 4th district. The streets here are really pretty and there's a lot of stores around. I know there's a bus that goes through both of them, but I can't remember which one it was. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something to do with the Terrell district. Oh well, couldn't have been anything important if I forgot. I'll go to Terrell once I remember what the heck I was gonna do there.
Can intoxicate more than the sweetest of wines. Discover the inebriating world of show.
Banner launched.
Alright, that's the main story. We're not gonna go there. Right? I'll save just in case. I feel like the guide is a little like widespread this time around. It's not like as handholdy, which is nice.
What are you
it's our
doing
duo.
here?
Oh, I don't know if you were here for Eli, but I realized the other day that Elaine is Sayako.
Arkride, you made it. I called him over to hash out some important business.
You heard the man who glaring daggers at me. It's good to see you again. The same to you. Let me guess, you're working again today? And then there's this one. Why is she not getting voiced? Alright. My name's Farida Al-Fayed. I work with Agnes and Van now. I'm still learning the ropes, but I'll take on any job, no matter how dangerous. Come on, you think I had a choice in this? Besides, it's plain as day she ain't your average kid. Are you a Jaeger by any chance? Yes, I'm from the Warriors of Kruga. Well, until I got kicked out, that is. I see. So you were involved in what happened in Creel? That's just the topic I was hoping to discuss. Mind filling us in on what went down? I wish the story was full of holes. I'll tell you what I can, but nothing about my clients. Van explained the nightmare that unfolded in Creel, though he naturally left out the details such as the genesis. Next on your list is Crimson Sin 2. Huge. That Walter's just full of surprises. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about people being mega split on Crimson Sin 2. Old friend of yours, right? Heard you used to run together with your Taito stuff. Your info gathering served you well. We trained under the same master until Walter lost his way over 10 years ago. But that's enough about me. It's interesting that the society sent an enforcer after Ray's people. Agreed. I could have easily seen them joining forces at some point. Though that seems out of the question now. As far as I know, the society's been quiet the last year or so. Guessing you guys are still chasing them. They're always a concern, but we can hardly prioritize them over Armada right now. All that aside, I'm curious how deceased Jaegers were able to get up and move around. Your bracer buddy was seeing things. None of that happened. Don't try that with me. There were sightings of the monsters behaving strangely too. And Alvis isn't our only witness. A police officer on the scene also saw the Eisen Shield leader Aw, damn. Damn, like that in front of Fairy? I'm sorry. That was very insensitive of me. I'm sure you got your reasons for keeping quiet. We're up to our ears in work as it is, so it's not like we can help out with whatever you're dealing with. Maybe it's about time to call in some backup. Oh? Bracers from the other Calvaridian branches, I presume. Oh. Actually, no. We're so short-staffed nationwide, the branches are already sharing personnel to get by. Oh! Wait! Wait, does that mean we're gonna see Fee? We've been toying with bringing in someone from another country to help ease the load. Unfortunately, whether they can come or not is still up in the air. So for the time being, I'll just have to dump as much work on you as I can take, or as you can take. Bucko, we got plenty to deal with already, you know. Don't worry, I'm with you guys now, remember? Verida, please take care of yourself. And Van, from now on, I'll be sending you tasks straight to your Zifa via orbital mail. If an emergency happens, I may need to call. Don't ignore me if I do, alright? Sure thing.
Come on, I'm begging you.
Why are you trying not to laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as shit. Hazel. You must be Arkride Solutions' new recruit. I know you're still pretty much a rookie, but I'm rooting for you, kiddo. Thanks. Everyone's been keeping an eye on me. Who wouldn't? Almost like you're not aware you're a Jaeger. And the Guild and Jaeger Corps are basically like cats and dogs. But I feel like Fairy's better suited for our kind of work. At least she's in good company. She's a Kruger too. Should be okay to leave it alone for now at least. Oh, one more. Getting down to business, we've confirmed movements from both Armada leaders and from Ouroboros enforcers. There's been movement from both of them in the past few years. And we're all aware of Harryway's movements, so all we need to figure out now is how to go about handling the film festival. We'll hold another meeting once Alvis and Regina are back.
Well,
Friend tried to persuade you, but you're really picky about music. Yeah, music is really important in a game. I'm like incredibly glad that I've liked just about every track for every game so far. Yeah, because I've already thrown on so many of the songs from Daybreak onto my like Spotify. Because like so many of them are just like pure vibes. Like this one I really fuck with. Bulletin boards. Station Street is pretty much just all. I guess we'll start to round next.
Off we go.
Thank you. I'm not really sure why it does that. One of these days when I buy a proper like channel mixer, I think that'll be in the past. Wow, it's so busy here. It's amazing. Everything under control with so many people. It feels so different from Station Street. That's Terrell for you. As you might have guessed, this is where the Terrell Times was founded. There's a handful of other publishers HQ'd here too. As a result, tons of young people like to hang out here. It's where you'll find a lot of trends and subcultures taking off. This area has a fairly distinct vibe you won't find anywhere else in the city as a result, yes. I've come here a handful of times with friends from school. One of them even works at the bookstore here. Oh, who works at the bookstore? Plenty more to find than just books too. I find myself out here all the time. Why don't we wander around here a little? Nothing beats seeing a place firsthand when you want to get to know it. Okay, let's go.
All right, newbie. I'll need you to pay close attention to where the bulletin board is.
Yeah, that's super valid, I believe.
If I remember correctly, it's in a side street by the movie theater.
I feel like it's really important to give
Understood.
people a chance to like things. Yeah, just because you might not like something doesn't mean someone else will. Yeah, everyone's got their own tastes. I play plenty of games that my friends wouldn't touch. I mean, Trails included, because like I have a lot of friends who just like put aside Trails because it's like,
Good grief.
they'll say the game's mid. They don't see the vision, but like it's okay, I guess. You ever find yourself wondering about how some of the most heinous criminals to ever live? Wait, hold on. Do you ever find yourself wondering about some of the most heinous criminals to ever live on this continent? Like, take the Demon of the Eastern Quarter. Oh? They're a legendary assassin whose activities date back over 130 years ago. They were even involved in Calvert's democratic revolution. But get this, they say the demon still lives, and that they're committing gruesome murders in the underworld to this very day. Now, I'm not sure if that's all hogwash or not, but it's fun to think about, don't you think? She's one of those.
A droplet of paradise.
Speaking of the demon, apparently they normally go by a code name. Yeah, that's our
Discover the inebriating world
That's
of
Yin.
show business in
That's Risha.
Sober Curious.
I couldn't tell you what it is though. They don't talk about that in the book, which is lame. Which is a shame. By the way, the book's called Perfect Crimes by Perfect Perpetrators. It's the best. You learn all sorts of neat little tidbits about crime. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this is kind of like the first time we want to like wander around in Terrell, right? Doesn't look like there's any good info here. Watch my friend play the Japanese version that was fan translated. Not a big fan of NAS. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, people have their issues. I think I've luckily been blessed with the knowledge of I understand that localization is not a one-to-one thing. Like, localization is a very, very tough job.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
And from everything I've heard for Daybreak, as far as it's gone, people seem to be a pretty big fan of how that turned out, how it's turned out so far.
Well...
Reporter Langdon. Marielle's got no shortage of enthusiasm, I'll give her that. But if she can't see reality for what it is, she doesn't cut out to be a reporter. I don't care if that sounds harsh. Instead of pursuing dreams and fanciful things, she should be forging relationships with people in business and politics, while she's still young.
Well...
Yeah, because realistically, the only way you're going to get the one-for-one creator's vision, and even then, that's up for debate, because like you, as like as someone who is on the receiving end of interpreting like media, like you don't always understand exactly what the creator means. Like you can have full grasp of the language and like totally miss the mark from like a literature standpoint. So, but like pretty much the only way you're ever gonna get like the full like one-for-one is like learning the language. And I think people who don't understand that are maybe too deep in the fight. Welcome to Terrell Times. If you need to speak with one of our reporters or editors, I'll be more than happy to set up a meeting. Unfortunately, our editors are all rather busy, so they may not be able to see you right away. Though if you're here to offer your thoughts or opinions on the paper itself, I'll be more than happy to listen and pass your comments on. Let me in! We'll always be on the side of ENTL simply because of accessibility, yeah. Yeah, accessibility is so important for the visibility of like, series. Because if you told me that the only way I could play Trails is through, like, you know, grabbing the games and fan translating every single one of them, that becomes a whole mission. Like, I was lucky enough to be able to just pick up Cold Steel, get invested, go through Sky, and have my fun that way. Say, what's that big building for? Oh, this is a movie theater. It's where you go to watch movies. It's been a major attraction in this area for a while now. Sorry, I guess this stuff isn't really that common outside of Calvert, huh? Have you ever seen an Orbo film fairy? No, but I think I've heard of the term once or twice. I don't really get the concept, though. How should I explain it? Or how should we explain it? Ever seen recorded combat footage before? Of course, it's really useful for learning new tactics and reviewing squad movements. Well, imagine a bunch of pieces of footage put together. That's all performed by actors. That's a movie. Then a movie theater is where you go and watch movies on really big screens. Oh, the city's amazing. I didn't realize there was a place to see tests of strength and duels to the death. I mean, there are movies like that, yeah. We'll have to explain it in more depth later. I really want to see one now. Too bad though, we still have work to do. We need to take Ferry to the movies! Hey, when we finish up today? Yeah, I gotcha. Hang on, why do I have to come too? If we're going to be a team, we've got to spend time together, and get to know one another better. Team building exercise. Plus, they happen to be selling some seasonal churros at this at the concession area in the theater. Seasonal churros, let's go. What do you want, Ren? Wait, Renee? Ren's our other oomph.
How many times must I... Oh, I see your second part-timer has joined you. My name is Kincaid. I'm an analyst with the CID. If you're working for Van, I expect this won't be our last meeting.
Yep, I suppose so. It's nice to meet you. Barry. Look, I don't really want to play the blame game here. There's no denying that the Eisenshield changed course because the CID got in their way. You know that decision ended up costing them their lives, don't you? I do, and in the moment, it was the correct decision to train our personnel, so I won't make any excuses. Still, the Eisenshield weren't strangers. I had unofficial connections with them as well. On a personal level, I deeply lament what happened to the Flame Eater. While words alone cannot make amends for what happened, there is one thing I can disclose. It would seem the group that defeated the Eisenshield were not mafiosos after all. Huh? Now that you mention that sadistic bastard mentioned something about an old haunt. I think it's safe to say that the group you're referring to and its executive members were involved. While Amada's members all know how to fight, few are combat specialists. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have stood a chance against a capable company of Jaegers like the Eisenshield. This is simply a matter of fact. You're right. Yeah, that's been bothering me too. How did they do it then? Whomever they deployed was to fight the Eisenshield. Whomever they deployed to fight the Eisenshield must have been exceptional fighters. And again, I know this information hardly serves as recompense, but for now, this is all I can share. I appreciate you telling us. Anyways, something tells me you didn't just call to apologize. Quite right. I'd like to discuss the work you've been doing for the guild. Oh. You keeping your ear to the ground, eh? Why am I not surprised? As you know, we at the CID do not see the guild as our enemy. Granted, our two organizations handle things differently, namely national security and confidentiality. Thus, there are those within our ranks that wish to use your recent partnership as a means to besmirch the guild's reputation. Uh-oh. Real rich coming from the department that hires Jaegers for side gigs. That's politics for you. No matter how many get burned, there'll always be those who wish to play with fire. However, the CID as a whole would not stand to benefit with a plan like that. Therefore, I have a proposal. Oh? Got a new job? We've recently received reports of dangerous monsters in the area. Satan Waterworks. Isn't that a monster extermination request? Adios, take me now. It's as you surmised. We'll be sending you tasks just as the guild does. Feel free to handle them however you see fit, and we'll match the rate the guild is giving you. At least sweeten the pot a little, you cheapskate. I'm paying you just enough to keep certain voices in the department quiet. And with that, I'll bid you adieu. I'm looking forward to our fruitful business relationships with you all. That four-eyed sadist. It did sound like he was covering for us at least. I got that impression too. That's how they get you. Waterway's under the Satan district, huh? That's the second district, by the way, Fairy. I'm guessing you don't go there often due to the higher than usual governmental presence. You know me too well. I'm in no hurry to head over there. It ain't much, but we can stick to that. We can stick it to that jerk for foisting work on us willy-nilly. Gotta go eventually, though, so we'll head over to the Satan district once we finish everything else. Gee, you city people have really complicated lives. At least it means I have to fight a bunch of strong monsters. Leave the front lines to me. I can take on any foe, big or small. Someone's raring to go. Someone's raring to go. Save some of that fire for the monsters, kid. Okay, so that's our cutoff. Satan. Chignon? Oh, is this Agnes' friend? Hey Agnes, didn't expect to see you here. Who are those two? Hi Chignon, this is my boss, Van, and my coworker, Fairy. Are you here to watch another movie? You bet. There's a new movie coming out today, and I wouldn't miss the premiere for the world. The only problem is it starts really, really late. I'm not sure what I'll do to pass the time. Maybe I should watch Golden Blood for the 5th time. Or maybe I should just wait for the uncut version everyone's been raving about to come out. What do you think, Agnes? What's your opinion? I don't think you can go wrong with either. Don't think you can go wrong either way. You should do whatever you think will be the most fun. People really do like movies, huh? For some people, it's more than just like. They outright love them. Those sort of diehards are called cinephiles. Oh yeah, did you hear the big news, Agnes? The Messeldem Film Festival got cancelled. Oh yeah, I read about that. But they're planning a different one now, south over in Tharbad. Isn't that great? I'm so excited for it. I hope that one actually works out. I'm dying for anything over here. Wow, they're doing something all the way down there too, huh? I had no idea. Not supposed to be for a little while yet, but yeah, fingers crossed it goes off without a hitch. The more you guys talk about movies, the more curious you're making me. I gotta see one. Wonder what the playbill looks like. Just Golden Blood? For a second, I thought this guy was Nielsen. But we remember Shakar, I think. Feel like I have a sharper eye for beauty after a good cup of coffee at the cafe. I'm trying to find some new fashion talent. Maybe even some from Idiot's Girls collection. A diamond in the rough who needs polishing. And everyone I approached has been missing that special something. If I could just find someone with a unique edge, then I'd be in business. Alas.
See the movie
Peter, Sam,
fans are
Marilyn?
raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of Golden Blood.
Ooh, it's getting kind of hot. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna step away for a quick, maybe 40 seconds. I'm gonna get myself another cup of tea. I'm also gonna open my window because it is so hot. Whoa! Gonna write that down. Grabbing some tea. Alright, 1 sec. messed up about it. Ah, yikes, that burns. Okay. Okay. The messed up part about it, I don't have any like non-caffeinated tea. So it's just like, I'm gonna be super wired. Alright, well here we go. And let me move this over here. And then let's take a look at what we can get in Terrell, because I don't think we picked anything up.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
A mango frappe.
We await your next visit.
Hello there, Agnes. It's good to see you again. And who do we have here with you today? It's good to see you too, Mr. Macmillan. These two people are from my workplace. He's my boss, and she's my coworker, I guess you could say. Oh, you started working, have you? Good for you. I'm sure it'll make for a wonderful experience for you. Your coworker looks like she's from Central East, yes? You should try some of our coffee. Wait, where's Fairy? The beans we roast are quite popular and come straight from there. They're the real deal. Wow, that's awesome. Albie loves his coffee back home. I'll have to taste some of yours and see how it compares. Fairy got stuck by the door. I didn't realize this cafe had its own cat. That's cool. That's a funky meow. Can't say I've heard one come out of a cat. Can't say I've heard that come out of a cat before. He's kind and reminds me of the cat from the one novel, now that I think about it. Actually, as it so happens, I named him Kagayoshi after the very same cat. He can be a peculiar feline, but he means well and serves as the mascot of our cafe, so please be nice to him. We love Kagayoshi. We love all of our Falcom cats. Especially Mishi.
I see.
Hi there, welcome to Stewart Bookstore. Whether you're shopping for novels, business magazines, or reference books, we've got all your reading needs covered. I mean, we sell more than just books. We also have comics, magazines, promotional merchandise for movies, plenty more. If there's anything you're looking for in particular, let me know.
Ah, welcome.
Wait. Yo, wait, samosas are bomb. We love samosas. Okay, and I think our tea is good. So for the throat, I've just been like drowning this motherfucker in honey. Kinda, sort of. We've been using a healthy amount of honey. Oh, I'll mute my mic so the tea stirring doesn't go crazy. At least it's not like that one lady. If you ain't buying, then get out.
See you again.
Yeah, everyone's been so nice here. Nah, but we like Ashley. Ashley's cool. Ashley gave us Jingo, and Jingo gave us Jingo.
See the movie fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
How about some nice cold? Hello. Thanks for shopping.
Oh yeah, and Jingo gave us
Hey
Cerberus.
there. What'll it be?
Right.
See ya.
A lot of food on this street. Here, let me see. So I bought the stuff from Stewart Bookstore. We bought caramel corn. We bought the ice cream. Oh, and I guess the last spot's got to be the quest here. Okay, I've walked past this enough. I'm kind of curious. Is he like super down bad? Even my parents were wearing Eastern outfits, but like, we're all so much more comfortable wearing modern stuff, you know? And then my brother asked me about ethnic related stuff because of his job all the time. And honestly, thinking about all that gets old. I think you should just keep doing and wearing what you like, son. Like that one look from last week. You looked amazing. Aw, thanks, Marilyn. Yeah, I like to think of myself as a pretty fierce spirit. I'm like my brother.
A droplet of paradise.
Yeah, you really are. And as for you, Peter, don't you have anything to say about running late?
Discover the inebriating
I told you, I didn't mean to. I just slept in a little bit too much.
Curious.
I promise, I won't let any of that happen again. The problem isn't that you were late, you know. It's that you were also trying to butt into girls' talk. You have anything to say for yourself, or is it suddenly alright for men to barge into conversations when they like? Yeah, she's right, Peter. You were pretty insensitive. You got me there. I'm sorry, girl. Seriously, I am.
Alrighty.
Marilyn's shooting some serious daggers at me. Look, I'll cop up to the fact that I messed up. I didn't think those two were having such an intense conversation and thought I could just join in. But does Marilyn really have to make me literally pay for every time I'm a little late or misinterpret something? I mean, come on.
See the movie fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of Golden Blood.
Where should we hang out today? I'm gonna make Peter spoil us some really good for being a jerk earlier. I was born and raised here in Edith, so I'm used to doing whatever I want without always asking people for permission. People think it's just because I'm Eastern, I'm supposed to be modest or whatever. It sucks. I'm so glad my friends these days don't think like that. Maybe seeing a bit of that. Wendell and Sloth. Such a shame for your parents to name you Sloth. Ah, my little boy Gluttony. Wendell, was it? Cops put out more wanted posters for that cat thief woman again. There's all sorts of rumors about her, like how she's got a heart of gold and how it's actually a team of thieves and whatnot. The list goes on. Dude, I know you run into some crazy stuff while you're out bicycling. You're like a magnet for it. You ever see her around town? You have to put it like that. You make it sound like I go out of my way to attract weird things to me when I really, really don't. But since you asked, I was out riding a couple of nights ago when I happened to look up. I think I might have seen someone running across the rooftops. I lost sight of him immediately though, so who knows what it was. Might have just been some monkey that got out of its cage or something. It sounds like what Wendell saw was more of an average phantom thief, jumping and flying around with superhuman skill. The kind we've all heard about. What a letdown. I was hoping he saw something so unusual would turn everyone's conventional thinking the hell upside down. FMA fan, yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's fun being able to meet all the kinds of people while cycling around. But sometimes I can come across some pretty inexplicable things, which then gets my friend weirdly excited. I'm not a fan. Oh? Kayunga Eastern Restaurant. Sunming.
What'll you have today?
Hot Pot Gaming. Okay, I think I have nearly everything. I think I got everything on this street.
Thanks for coming.
Welcome. If you've been searching for the most legit Eastern food Edith's got, then look no more. We don't cut any corners here. All of our ingredients are sourced straight from the Eastern Quarter, and so all of our staff is too. I'm not so special though. I only work here part-time.
This tastes
Wait,
great.
what's going on here? You? Outside?
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
Oh, they're eating together. This is such a fun callback. I love that they call back the guy at the embassy. He actually made it back to his family. Well, you're stuck here with me all day, ladies. I know I've been able to come home more lately, but I still want to make every minute of this holiday count. So I'm spending it all with you two. Oh, that's so sweet, Coolio. Coolio? Nadia? Nadia? Ooh, excuse me. You really don't have to fret so much about us, really. All that constant traveling to and from here must have been getting to you. Look at Ambia, she's 6 now. She's doing okay. No. This is about me fretting over you two. I wouldn't have it any other way. The nice thing about getting assigned to the Crossbow Consulate is that it's much easier for me to travel in and out. Much less paperwork. Plus, you're right. Ambia's 6. How could I not come and see my daughter's beautiful little face now that she's grown up so fast? Daddy, I want to see a movie. Okay, sweetheart. Once we're done eating, we'll all go see a movie together. I work as a diplomat, so it's rare for me to get any time to see my family. On the flip side, it's fun to discover just how much my daughter has grown since last I saw her. Either way, it goes without saying. I'll always cherish the chances we get to get together and be whole. Make us whole? Dead Space? I really don't remember when Daddy went to Arabonia, but I remember drawing him a picture. I think it's all I wanted was for us to play together as a family once he came back. Him, me, and Mommy. I really appreciate my husband coming back home to see us more frequently, but I worry the constant back and forth is wearing him out. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely better than when he was stationed in Arabonia. We couldn't see him at all while he was out there. I just don't want him to push himself too hard, as his wife is all. Jess. Hello, you're Jess, aren't you? Hey, haven't I seen you guys before? We met before, yes. It's good to see you. We're with Arkride Solutions. You put out a request asking for our help, yeah? That's what we're here to talk about. Care to fill us in on what's going on? Wow, you guys really came after all. I mean, not that I doubted you guys or anything, but still. Anyways, you guys should probably sit down. It's gonna take me a while to explain everything. So, he's the guy with the book, right? Oh wait, we have met this guy before. Speaking of people might be divided with Kuro, but it has Swin and Nadia, so there's actually a correct opinion to be having. We will be there. Hopefully that doesn't come through on the mic and it was just like grating your guys' ears. Oh yeah, that's still burning. I'm gonna wait. So to give you guys a brief introduction, as you know, my name is Jess. I'm a singer and songwriter. If I can really even call myself that. Oh yeah, I ran into him in the building. I just started doing all that pretty recently, so it's not like I'm famous or anything close to that. Well, I thought your music was really good when I heard it earlier. You should be proud of it. Was it really? Aw, I wish I could have heard it. Thanks. You girls are too kind. Now that I think about it, I feel like I've been seeing you guys more and more around my neighborhood. That's probably because our office is close. Our office is located in Old Town. Teacup and tuning for KSMR. Hold on, maybe I can. No, that's absolutely burn my tongue and like live with it for the next 3 days type temp. No kidding, that's where the 3 of us live. It's neat. Who else do you guys live with? I live with some friends I've known since we were kids. We all came up to Edith from the countryside and decided to room together. One of them is this guy named Raymond. He works at the flower shop. The other is Raymond's older sister, Carol. She works at the boutique. Oh, I didn't realize Carol was Raymond's sister. Gotcha, good to know. Just to be clear, I promise not to go around talking to people about you guys or anything. This isn't exactly the sort of request I want Raymond and Carol to know about anyway, so it's really for the best. You wrote that you wanted us to remove your information from somebody's notebook. Could you go into that a little more? Sure, but before I do, I need to ask. Have you guys ever heard of a guy named Giacomo before? Oh, shit! Or they say him Giacomo, right? Did you say Giacomo? You could say we know him, for better or for worse. Oh great, that saves me the trouble of having to explain who he is. Basically, the notebook I wrote about is the one he keeps full of materials to blackmail people. Yikes, I knew the notebook wasn't good news based on the title of your request, but that sounds super bad. Can't say I'm surprised. Can't say I'm surprised he'd have such a thing, but it doesn't put him in any better of a light. That's for damn sure. How'd you find out you were in his little black book? Well, once I started to make a name for myself doing music, he ambushed me outside the concert hall one day. What he said really freaked me out. He told me that he knew my secret, and if I didn't want him to getting out to the wrong guy, I'd have to help him with his work. I haven't seen Giacomo at all since then, but I want that information scrubbed out of his notebook before he has a chance to do anything with it. Well, he's dead. That's despicable. It's one thing to play dirty on the battlefield, but threatening a private citizen is just low. Wait, hold on a second. Van, weren't you talking about, Giacomo just the other day? Yeah, and for a reason our client here might like to know. Giacomo's dead. I can't go into the specific circumstances of what happened with someone like you, but I figured it's worth clearing up that much. Are you serious? I had no idea. Now I'm worried. If he's dead, what could have happened to the notebook? Ordinarily, something like that would be in the custody of the police. But this is Giacomo, fuck, how did he say it? Yeah, Giacomo, right? This is Giacomo we're talking about. He wouldn't let one of those tools of his trade fall into the hands of the police so easily. My bet is he kept it hidden. Odds are about 50-50 as to whether the cops managed to uncover it or not. It's probably in our best interest to figure out where he stashed it, or what became of it. Sure, that makes sense to me. Even if the police might have it in their possession, I'd appreciate you guys going out of your way and checking it out just to be sure. What do you say, man? Are we gonna help him? Yes. Don't worry, we'll take the case. Our first stop should be Giacomo's 2 hideouts that we visited before. We should sift through them and see what we find. I'm sure the guy had other spots while he was alive, but with any luck, something will turn up and we won't have to go through any more trouble. That makes sense. We already know where the 2 hideouts are, so we might as well investigate them. Sounds good to me. I can't wait to see you guys do your thing. I'm sure I'm gonna learn a lot about being a Spriggan. Once we come to some sort of conclusion, we'll be able to contact you with whatever news we have. Until then, sit tight. We got you covered. Perfect. Thank you guys. You do so much. Thank you guys for doing so much for this. I don't know how much you don't know how much I appreciate it.
Commencing mission.
Fairy reminds me of Fee with the way she says that. Alright. What else do we got? Proverbs of Color? Oh, right. We should have grabbed that.
Ladder launched.
Oh, we're here, right? Your bookstore is just right here.
Ah, welcome. I hope to see you
Grab
again.
one for good measure. And let's check it out. Make sure to Guide Gaming. Okay, I think we can probably do our connection then.
Ladder launched.
So Fairy or Agnes? I don't think she's gotten used to it. I don't think she's even got her daily necessities yet.
Thanks.
Wait, we can give Elaine a vase?
Thanks, man.
Psycho voice jump scare? Agnes is looking long in the face. She seems to be looking for something. But Fairy is like new. Does she got it? You know? I think I gotta choose Fairy. Friends group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. I feel kind of small when I'm in this part of Edith. It's so big. But why are we here? You've been living here for a while, but you still don't have everything you need to make yourself comfy here, right? I'm your boss, so I figured I should pitch in and help you with that. Thanks for being so kind. Anya's helped me buy some bare minimum necessities for my room, but you're right, I'm still missing a lot of stuff. I still have some mirror left from my move, so I'd like to buy some more things. Should do that then. Last thing I want is for your dad yelling at me for not taking good care of you. You should be able to buy just about everything you could want in this part of the city. Let's start with the Orbo store first. Got it. We're gonna buy her a laptop. I've been here before, but it's always overwhelming how many ornaments they have. Right about what you'd expect, to be honest, since this is one of the biggest Orbo stores in the whole country. You want to look at the household ornaments first? You can even try haggling the price down a little bit on the expensive stuff, so it's more reasonable. I was actually hoping to look at night vision goggles for combat in the dark and security cameras. We need to make upgrading our office defensive capabilities a top priority, so I can keep you and Anya safe. No, we don't. Maybe let's just start easy and look at the Zifa maintenance kits. A lot of stuff you got there. Bread? I guess. I was planning on making some field rations for everyone. Mine are quite popular back home, so I thought they might be useful. I mean, I'm not really planning on taking any jobs that have us living out in the jungle for weeks. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about them. What ingredients do you use? A little bit of everything. Assorted grains, dried fruit, chocolate, as well as a few other things you'll enjoy more if you don't know what they are. That is not reassuring in any way you think it is. I'll just let you try some of the rations when they're done. You can give me your feedback then. I'm not putting anything in my mouth until I know what it is. Gun shop? Is this a gun shop? I've heard good things about the woman that runs it. Yeah, probably gonna be your favorite spot considering your rifle blade. I wonder if the gunsmith here could take a look at it. Thanks for waiting. There's a set of rifle blade maintenance tools and 2 cases of ammo you asked for. Thank you. Yep, knew you'd go for combat stuff today. Of course. It should be top priority to be stocked up on combat supplies. I do have something else I want to ask about. Do you repair rifles here? Oh. Of course. Why don't you let me have a look at it if you've got it with you? She's got it with her? It's this one here. I had a feeling that's what this was about. Playmater's rifle? Yeah, it's Ida's rifle. The Eisen Shield ended up entrusting it to me after what happened. But it's damaged pretty badly. She must have pushed it too hard. I'd really like to have it repaired though. I can tell just by looking at it that its owner really knew what they were doing. It's got some heavy customization, basically squeezing it dry of all the power it had, usability be damned. But that also means a bunch of parts here aren't available in the mass market. Yeah, I didn't mention it was a special model she had before joining the Eisen Shield. I take it that's the nice way of telling us it's too much for you to handle? Unfortunately, you're right on the money. I hate to disappoint, but I'd rather be upfront about it. Please don't apologize. I'm happy I got an expert's opinion. Thank you very much. I'm sure I'll be back again soon. It's a shame she couldn't do anything to fix it. It's okay. I had a feeling that would happen. A Jaeger's weapon is their battle partner. It makes sense no one would know it as well as she did. I'll keep it in mind anyways. Maybe we can find some other way to fix it. I take it you don't know any other places you could try? Like the core you're from? Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't go and ask them now that they disowned me. Besides, Ida was like a big sister to me. I wouldn't like to just pass the duty on to everyone else. Makes sense. And Fairy's not the only little sister she left behind. She had someone else back in her old haunt, Zephyr, too. Fee! Well, thanks for coming around with me today. I'll do my best to pull my weight around now that I'm working for you. Just don't work yourself too hard, kiddo. With the shopping and the break time over, the two of them return to work.
I'm going to need your help if I'm going to become a real warrior one day.
She's a nimble warrior. It makes me sad that I have to choose who to hang out with. I wish I could do it all. You're the guy who runs Arkride Solutions, huh? What do you guys think you're doing, dragging the young kid around? You up to more business? Try to keep yourselves out of anything too shady, alright? It only makes more trouble for us at the police station in the long run. I remember you. We met when we dealt with the scammer. Appreciate you folks taking care of things after we were done. Yeah, well, whatever. You're welcome, I guess. It didn't feel like we were helping so much as getting dumped with the cleanup. Just don't do anything to disturb the peace, got it? We've got enough headaches to deal with without you taking matters into your own hands. Karen's held up a bit of a grudge since all that happened. She went on and on about how you outdid the police and how you we on the force could end up in trouble before long. It never ends. Nancy, you can't just tell them that. I said all that to you in confidence. Hey, don't worry, ladies. We'll be careful not to get either of you fired. We're not looking to put anyone out of business here. Me looking at New Game Plus gameplay? True. It is content for me to go through it again. Alright, so I think from here... Maybe we'll deal with the blackmail stuff first.
Objective set.
Can we just go... Did I walk around Riverside, like, at all? I don't think I did.
Is that?
What's up? Oh, it's Agnes. She must be working today. Those two must be the ones she told me about, but she didn't mention that the guy's a total cutie. Oh, I wish I had a fun part-time job like her.
Agnes has a job? Why is this the first time I'm hearing of it?
Besties tell each other everything, you know.
Besties?
What, you jealous?
I'm just concerned about my friend, that's all. So what kind of job is it?
I think she said they investigate stuff for people. And apparently they're helping her look for something while they work. That's all I know, honest.
That's so vague. Are you sure it's not shady?
I remember finishing New Game Plus in 3 hours, skipping all the scenes and bosses. And only bosses. Yeah, I mean, that's actually very, very true. Because, like, I did blow through all of Reverie in a night.
I assure you, there's nothing to worry about. There you are.
That's oomph!
How can you be so certain? Do you know something we don't?
You could say that. She came to me about working, and because she performs her duties so admirably, I told her she's free to do what she wants on her days off. But enough about that. Let's finish our business and return to school. I bought some excellent tea for you both to try.
Wait, we're on that tea arc too. Oh shit.
Nice! We've got to grab some scones to go with them.
Hold on! You didn't explain anything.
Who could that purple-haired student be? Yeah, who could it be?
Riverside is a popular spot for tourists.
There are warehouses along the river, too. Take note of that, newbie.
So is there nothing new in Riverside for me to grab? I guess not.
Riverside, popular, warehouses, and done.
We can check in on all our buddies though. All our random acquaintances, like the working out girl, the bicycle guy, the like idol. Seeing Ren was very important.
Well, where'd you next?
Huh. Other bracers. Alright, it's about time you get started on your way to becoming a senior bracer. Oh, yes sir, I'm ready. But before I send you off from branch to branch, I want to ask you something, Gray. What are you striving for? Striving for? I guess I want to be someone capable of helping those in need. Not a bad answer, but a little bland, don't you think? Listen, Gray, keep hold of your ideals. Don't lose sight of them. Draw strength from them, and the path forward will always be clear. Can't help anyone when you've lost yourself. You got a good heart, but you better not forget that. Yes, sir. Draw strength from my ideals.
Okay.
Alright, let's get going. We still have stuff to do before we wrap up. Yes, sir. I'll work my hardest today with you, sir. Oh, miss, are you? Me? I'm Farida. I had no idea you had a Kruger on your payroll, Spriggan. Pulling out the big guns, huh? I heard about the case you solved the other day. You might just regret it if you keep kicking the hornet's nest. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm not trying to get us in trouble. You might have missed the mark there a little. Still, I'm impressed how far and wide the Kruger are known. Don't think anyone from Central East could possibly not know him, especially a bracer worth his salt. I get the feeling that this guy really knows his stuff. He might even know Abby and everyone else. Listen, I'm not trying to rain on your parade or anything, just be careful. Not everyone will be too fond of what you get up to. Careful you don't go worrying, Elaine. Careful you don't go worrying, Elaine. How about our friend?
Well, if it isn't Van.
Friend Bermati. Welcome. Is this your new little helper? My, you're even cuter than I'd heard. Any more pretty things like us on Van's arms, and we'll have to start up our own club, won't we, Farida? Oh, for sure. So he'd be in the club too? Come on. You have to confuse all my part-timers? I know I was certainly confused when you said you two had a special relationship. By the way, Bermani, do you have any new leads? Look at you, Anya's growing into your role of assistant quite nicely, are you? I don't have much in the way of new info, but I may have something to share with our new recruit here. I've heard that the Kruger Corps are en route to Central East. The agents show they've returned home too. They took on a new job already. One of their units is on the move as we speak. Really? Wait, and it's already international news? I wouldn't call it that. Info like this is Bermati's bread and butter. You ain't gonna get better info in all of Edith. There's reason to let the strict harass me. Oh, okay. Then we can come here anytime we need information. I'm more than an informant, you know. I guess I'll let it slide for you, Missy, but only because you're such a cutie pie. I couldn't be mad at you. With Calvert being the largest country in the continent, lots of information passes through the capital. Come by and give me a visit if you ever need anything, even if that anything is just more of yours truly. Okay, I'll come by later then.
What are you in the mood for? Aw, you're leaving already?
We gotta check with all of our favorite NPCs. There she is. Selma. The twin tails in colors is giving me nice nature. Alright, good time as any to take a breather. But I've definitely been getting the hang of this whole exercising thing. Maybe I can multitask and sightsee around Riverside while I'm out? I overheard people on the front of the Blue Score talking about some popular performer who plays there. Riverside might be a lot more fun than I give it credit for. Oh, also, Uma Musume Party Dash is now available for pre-order. Make sure to hop on. I will be there day one. Alright, I don't know if it's available for pre-order, but it's on Steam. They got a page now.
Goddess Arusha.
Oh, it's a pleasure seeing you today, Fairy. What brings you by? I don't believe Sunday school's due today. Are these fine folks the one taking care of you during your stay in Edith? Yep, they're taking me around because I haven't had a chance to see all the other districts. I see. It sounds like a delightful time. I'm certain you'll come to find out how different things can be here from what you're used to back home. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to sit down with you and address them. Thank you, Father. I'll definitely take you up on that. Wait, was I seeing that wrong, or was Fairy sitting down in a chair? The Kruger hail from the foothills of the Ishgal Mountains, right, Fairy? I'm not particularly familiar with the region myself, but I can still guarantee that Edith will provide a whole new experience. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to sit down with you to address them. It looked like Fairy was sitting down. Isn't that the music in the Crossbell Church in Reverie? Yeah, I think this music has stuck around, at least the motif, in Sky, no? We've heard it in, like, the churches? I know it's definitely in Cold Steel, I think. Maybe a little more compressed. But I feel like it is definitely the same track. Hello, Fairy. It's nice to see you. But Sunday School's not in session today. Is something the matter? Are you in some sort of trouble? Nope, I'm on the job today. They're showing me around today, so I thought I'd pop in and say hello. It was a mighty shame that she'd only seen Riverside, so we're taking her on tour around Edith. My, I have expected dear Fairy to already run a few laps around Edith. But I hope you enjoy your tour of the capital, dear. It's a wonderful place, so you should take in the sights. I will. Everything is so cool, I don't want to miss out on anything. By the way, Fairy, I hear that you met a Central Eastern sister of the cloth in Krill Village. If it's who I think it is, you might have just met one of my friends. You mentioned wanting to work at the chapel in her hometown. I hear she's doing well for herself of late. Oh, how I hope we can meet her sometime soon. We can meet sometime soon. We have a lot of catching up to do after all these years. But yeah, good reuse. That's what we like to see. As fun as it would be to have a new music track for like everything and maybe just like play off motifs, we will also appreciate being able to get cool stories out at a nice pace with good usage of reused assets. That's why we love RGG, that's why we love Falcom. So much like waste in game dev, where you'll see like companies make an entire ass game and like after it's done, like it's done, like none of the assets ever get used again, like, and like development time ends up taking like 5 years for the next one. People need to be more comfortable with reuse. You get peaked that way. I like to see things that I've seen before and then go like, hey, I've seen that before. It's not lazy, it's cool. Primo, you still on your food adventure? This food stand should offer mini tacos too. I bet those would be a hit. Who thinks about tacos when you're looking for food on the go? No one. Everyone wants ice cream and crepes. Wait, no, Primo, I think you're not really cooking there. I do think about tacos on the go. You can't just ask anyone to enjoy them the same way if you don't think outside the box. There needs to be more options. But he just won't listen to me. I'm gonna pull up to the KFC and tell him to start serving shawarma. Nah, that's not too different. That's like pulling up and telling him to make popcorn chicken. I mean, I think they already got that. Good grief, that girl's been coming around late and starting to get real annoying. It's not one thing, it's another, but it's always the same thing. Nagging, nagging, nagging. Wish I knew what she was all hot and bothered over. Maybe if that got solved, she'd settle for ordering like a normal person.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
And then our two idols, Sayla and Lulua. Stand up, back straight. You're singing out of tune, by the way. Stop that. What a sorry excuse for an idol, Lulua. Your hand will freeze over before you get to debut at this rate.
Okay.
Dang. She's a tough teacher. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Fuck, how does it go? Do, ro. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Wow, I am a poor excuse for a singer. I don't remember how it goes. Da 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 da. Right? I'm really thankful Sayla is letting me rehearse with her. But when can I move on from practicing scales? It feels like I've been doing this forever. Scales are important, that's how you warm up. Says the person who doesn't warm up. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. I feel like there's more. Oh wait, I'm skipping it. That's why it sounds weird to me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. No, Huh. Hold on. Do, re, mi. Thinking about it. Da, 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 da. Anyways, I'm not practiced. It's okay. Let's make a save and let's get in here. I guess we could just run it down, right?
What's next?
Yep. Midpoint. I heard something from the room ahead of us. There's people inside? Several people. Maybe it's the cops? Omada? I hope not. Nah, I doubt it. Probably just exactly who we want to see here. Let's head in. Hello there, officers. How you liking the spot? Come by here often? Hope you found what you're looking for. I should be asking you that question. What's a punk like you doing in here? And you brought a child along this time. There's a police investigation underway here. Civilians are not allowed on the premise. Come on, don't be like that. I just stopped by on the job. Guess you guys are looking for something too, huh? If you already know, then why are you asking? It's not like I'll tell you anything else either. Why don't you go ahead and tell me what kind of job you're taking that brought you back here, of all places. This doesn't have to be a questioning, though. I don't mind talking to you I don't mind taking you to the station for an interview voluntarily, of course. Oh wait, this doesn't have to be a questioning, though I don't mind taking you along to the station for an interview voluntarily, of course. Hey, whoa. Hold up there, I ain't trying to pick a fight. We got our own business here. What do you say I scratch your back and help you look for whatever it is you're trying to find? Who knows? Maybe an outsider's perspective will help move things along better than you could, Inspector. And of course, we'll tell you about anything we find. No secrets here. I know we're asking for a lot, but please consider making an exception this time. Of course, we won't get in your way, Inspector. I can even go out and clean up the waterway monsters, so things are a little safer here. As in, you're going to fight them? Damn it, kid. Maybe let me handle this one. Anyways, please. You can trust me a little on this one. If supervision would make you feel better, you can always have someone watch us. You're shameless thinking you can come in and just ask for me to trust you, just like that. And yet the CID trusts you, if ever so slightly. I'd quite like to find out just what about you is worthy of that trust. Assuming there's anything at all. Can we go in then? Yes, but if you so much as twitch in a suspicious way, I'll have cuffs on you before you even notice. Let us know if you find anything. Thank you so much, Inspector. Okay, use us then. Behind the papers? It's a flyer for the taco stand. Come to think of it, we met Yakumo right in front of that taco stand. You mentioned he was a regular there, usually on Wednesdays. Tacos. I could go for a taco right now. I wonder what I should get. Their menu on the back of the Their menu's on the back of the flyer, yeah? Barry tugged on the taco stand flyer. I can't get it off. It's stuck to the wall. All I can do is lift the corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Look, there's something written on the corner here. Is this a code of some sort? You're right. Good one there, Farida. Let me take a look. Leave shit. RGB FZPS. A, B, C, D, R, D, G. Maybe it's the letter thing? I have no idea what this means. Yep, no clue either. This one's not going to be an easy one to decipher. We're going to need a key to decipher the code in the first place. Man, a taco flyer is a whack place to put a code on. Dude must have been really hardcore about his tacos to come up with something like this. He did go every week. Yeah. Isn't it nice to see you three having such a fun time in a crime scene? Did you find anything? I remind you that tampering with evidence is a crime punishable by law. But you might just look nice behind bars in a prison suit. Hey, cool it there. We're just about to show you. Take a look for yourself. Yakumo left some sort of code on here. I do see that something's written, but are you sure it's a code? Sure. No, not until I decoded it anyways. Alright, I guess you're not just talk then. Hate to say it, but you did help in our investigation. Nice. If I get to earn a few favors from the cops, then it's a win in my book. I found what I was looking for, so we'll be leaving now. Hold up. Don't think you can play me for a fool here. I've got an idea as to what you're after. Let me ask you this. What will you do once you find it? Got no idea what you're talking about, Inspector. Don't play coy with me. We're all aware of Yakumo had a thing for collecting information for blackmailing purposes. We've so far been unable to locate said information. It wasn't with any of his possessions. It's a safe assumption on our part that he might have had such info hidden somewhere in the city. That code might very well lead us to at least part of that information once solved. I know what you're on about, so let's not play any games here, Spriggan. Sorry, can't go tattling on a client. I got a job to do here, and my own rules to stick by as a Spriggan. I have to put my client's wishes before my client's wishes first and foremost. Whether it's in the best interest of the police or not, that's not really any of my business. Alright, but I'll be keeping an eye on you and making sure you don't use Yakumo's secrets for anything problematic. You do, and I'll be more than happy to be the one throwing you behind bars. I think that's as much justification as I need. Regardless, thank you for your assistance, Arkride Solutions. I'll pray to the goddess that you continue being as cooperative with the police in the future. Yeah. Sorry for bothering you, and thanks. Thank you for your assistance too, Inspector. Is that all that's in here? Okay. I'm not sure this code will take us to wherever this blackmail book is, but we gotta keep at it. Nothing else really caught my eye in his hideout. I don't think we're gonna find anything else, even if we keep looking. Worst comes to worst, we can still check his other hideout, but it'd be real swell if we could figure things out here. We need a key to solve this, don't we? I didn't see any more hints. I don't know what to do. Maybe we're missing something. Like in his hideout or something, there was this sofa, the liquor bottles, several containers. And there's the taco stand flyer where Fairy found the code. The taco stand flyer. It might be a lead worth looking into. He's real fond of that taco joint. Hell, the code itself was on the flyer. I don't think it's just a coincidence. That's not the kind of guy Yakumo was. He was very cautious. Then let's go to the taco stand. Back to Riverside's, Riverside.
Manor launch! Then let's head over.
Can we get any of this wrong? I'm gonna like glance over. Okay, I'll leave it alone here.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
So this is the taco stand from the flyer, right? Yeah. Let's see if I got a clue from this code. Wow, they all look so really tasty. I can't decide what to buy. Haha. Hey there, girly. Menu's right here. Feel free to pick whatever catches your eye. Well, whatever. Might as well make an order while we're here. Wait, no freaking way. Huh, so you're... Oh, wait, you're right. So that's what it means. Did you figure it out? I think the menu itself might be our key. You'll find the answer if you use the portions after the number. On the menu? I don't get it. Why not give it a try? Good chance as any. It's really straightforward if you figure out the trick. I see. Okay then. I don't like that I'm the only one who hasn't figured it out anyways. I'll give it a shot. Oh? The menu is the key to decipher the code then. What came after number was R4, G6, B7, F7, Z1, P8, S10. 4, 6, 7, 7, 1, 8, 10. There are 9 items on the menu. Okay. Oh gosh. Red hot chili taco, green onion taco, and the veggie salad taco. So that's 3. Beef garlic, cheesy taco, and fiber fish. Zesty lemon, pulled pork, and shrimp bean. What's the solution? I mean, there's only one here that looks like it'd be right. Okay, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. RB. No, hold on. If there's 9 solutions and the number goes to 10, then obviously it's not about the 9 items. So maybe it's the order of the items. So R, H, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, O. Hot. Wait. Hawk? That's 7, right? H-O-C. Hawk. Hawker. H is correct. H-O is correct, but C isn't. Oh! Fuck, I see it! Yeah, so red, because it's the 4th letter on the red hot chili taco. Then the C, and then the G ended up just being right by accident. Because the 4th letter, hold on. The 6th letter, yeah. The 6th letter in G is O. And then for B, the one that starts with B is beef garlic, which is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You probably don't count the ampersand. So that's already H-O-R. And there's only one option there, Horizon. That's kind of a cool, what's the word for it? Like a key? I got it. It's Horizon. You start at the first letter and go down each item, a number of letters equal to the number, and take that letter. You got it. Good job nailing it on your first try. Well done, Fairy. That was easy. But Horizon, huh? Next step is figuring out what that means. The obvious answer would be the Horizon, but that may be taking things too literal. You can always just ask. Hey, mind if I ask a quick question? What's the first thing that comes to mind if I say the word Horizon? Horizon? Oh, I know. Really? What is it? No big deal, really. But the first thing that pops into my head was the apartment building across the river. That's called it Horizon's Heim. The landlord stopped by every now and then for some tacos. Hydration. Hard to forget when they're always complaining about all the vacancies in the building. Man, it is so crazy what, like, hot tea and honey will do. Because, like, immediately after drinking that, like, my voice is, like, fine. Got it. Thanks for the hint. Yakumo might have heard the landlord complaining about all the vacancies. If he did, it makes sense he'd take advantage of the empty space to hide stuff. Good idea. WD-40 for the throat, yeah. Wait, there's still some other stuff that Yakumo could have used as hiding spots we haven't checked yet. It might be more efficient to check those spots first. Yeah, let's go see the underground place in Station Street you mentioned.
Banner launched!
Let's do this.
Gotcha!
Here we are. This is one of Yakumo's old bases. Sure enough, it looks as though the police have already seized everything here he left behind here. You never know. It's still possible they overlooked something. My thoughts exactly. Let's give this place a good comb over and see if we can find any clues. Floor scar? Oh, a floor scar. We can probably push this. And that wall brick is a little odd. Although I don't see anything weird about this candle stand. I was wondering if we might find some letters written on the candles or something, but it doesn't look like it. I guess we'll just have to look elsewhere. Who is replacing the candles in here? Is it just me, or does this brick look different? Yeah, looks like it was made with a different kind of clay. Let's try poking around just in case. Then give the brick and all its surroundings a light knock. That one looks different and sounds different too. It was a lot lighter. I've heard stories where bricks are used as switches. I wonder if that could be the case here. Only one way to find out. I don't think we can outright remove it, but we can at least shift it around a bit. After moving the brick, they discovered the letters were written upon its surface. Look, something's written on it. It says 203. Oh, okay, so Horizonheim, room 203. Put it back now how it was before we think on it. I think I got it. The other was number, and if we put them together, it says note, like notebook. You're right. It doesn't necessarily mean that this leads to the book we're looking for, but they are connected. That's a good start. And I can't help but think that the 203 looks like a room number. Perhaps it could be referring to Horizonheim, room 203? Nice job. Thinking the same thing. Let's head to Riverside to see if we were right.
Banner launched! Then let's head over.
Let me in. I can be allowed in vacant buildings. I am safe to have around. So this is Horizonheim. After all our clues, I think room 203 is the most suspicious. Should we go inside it? I was thinking about that, but I don't buy the hiding spot that the hiding spot's the building itself. Too easy. Yakumo was the careful type. Wouldn't have wanted people to see him come in and out of a building. Then I must be outside, but then what's the 203 about? Maybe the window for 203? Figures it's gotta be this, right? Oh, the mailbox. Interesting. The drop slot for 203 is covered by a transparent tape. Yeah, probably because the room's not rented. Oh, however, the code suggests that inside our little post box. Tore the tape and took out the contents. Knew it. Here it is. So this is the notebook we've been searching for? A worn leather notebook. It certainly looks like it. Yeah, things filled with personal info, photos, newspaper clippings, and all kinds of folk. About all kinds of folk. No question, this is the Black Moon material Jess was talking about. Where's Jess's page? Here it is. Beneath the blue sky, as you and I sit listening to my strings, it occurs to me that these everyday moments with you mean everything to me. From ever letting you know the truth to my feelings, I shall abstain. More than just friendship, I locked away in my heart they remain. Though they may overpower me, forever I shall be a path of the flowery man that owns my heart. Oh? Bochi Pride? He's got a thing for Raymond? Is this a poem? No, these are lyrics. There's a comment taken from discarded notebook. These lyrics, though, they're nice and all, but what about this makes them blackmail material? There's a photo here, too. Photo shows Jess entering a business with a man, arm around his shoulders. His expression is guilty and full of shame. Bochi Pride! Let's go! At a glance, it looks like he got suckered in by some shop's barker. No, really? All this looks normal. What about this is blackmail? I'm not sure I'm right, but I may have an idea. Did you notice, Van? The song is talking about a man. Do you think that means... Yeah, we're thinking about the same thing. Oh, come on, don't whisper to each other. I want to know what you're talking about. We gotta run by the client first. We don't got any proof anyways. Let's meet up with them and have a look at the contents of this notebook. Is it like he's not out? I could see that being a factor.
What's next? Then let's head over.
Thanks for stopping by.
This tastes great.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
It took some doing, but we managed to track down Yakumo's little black book. We found the information concerning you on this page here. Could you take a look at it and confirm this is what you want gone? Yes, this is it. This is the information about me that I absolutely don't want getting out at any cost. Is it alright if I tear out the page and photo and throw them away? Totally. Do whatever you want with them. They're yours now. Ah, dang. Jess proceeded to tear the notebook page and photograph in fine pieces. Phew. I think I'll rest a little easier knowing that stuff isn't out there anymore. Although, no offense if I'm being completely honest, I wish you guys didn't end up finding out about my circumstances. As for who those lyrics were about, well, I think I have an idea of who it might be. I'll say this. There are plenty of people like you who live out in the open these days. You shouldn't feel like you have to keep that bottled up. Yeah, I know. It's not like I would really mind if people in society knew who I was. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm more trying not to ruin what I have with my childhood friends, if that makes sense. So if you guys could still keep all that to yourselves, I'd really appreciate it. Of course, it'd be bad business if people thought they couldn't trust us with personal details like that. Absolutely. We promise we'll maintain the strictest confidentiality about your case. I don't really understand what you guys are talking about, but don't worry. We'll never tell anybody about you no matter what. Thank you. I'm sorry if it sounded like I don't trust you guys. I just needed that extra reassurance is all. Anyways, you guys can have the notebook back now. I'm not the only one in it, so I really shouldn't be the one to hold on to it. I'll let you guys figure out how to dispose of it if that's okay. No problem. We're more than happy to handle that. I think that's it for me. Thanks. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You don't know how relieved I am to have all that behind me. I'll deposit the money into your account soon. See y'all later. Alright, now to take care of the notebook once and for all. What a scary thing that notebook is. Are you planning to use it for yourself, fam? No way. Considering how Yakumo must have sourced that info, keeping it would be asking for nothing but trouble. I'm turning it over to the cops. It'll be a good way to get them to owe us a favor. Digging up something as valuable as this. It's always give and take with you, Van, isn't it? From there, the party did exactly as Van suggested, submitting the notebook to the police station as key evidence in the murder case. They asked that it would be delivered straight to Inspector Daswani, who would know exactly what to do with it.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Huh. I'm surprised that gave us long Grand Chaos. Considering we handed it off to the cops, I'd imagine it would have given us some law. Maybe just like knowing about the criminal stuff made it chaotic.
Ladder launched.
Alright, and what's next?
Get the brilliant.
Oh, there was a request in Riverside I didn't grab.
Off we go.
Well, where'd you
Oh, maybe this wasn't here before. A forced Spriggan. I'm looking for my little sister who I was separated from long ago due to family circumstances. I have a few clues as searching for her on my own might have been difficult. Can I lend you my your talents? I'll explain things in person. I'll be waiting in the cafe and bar in Bermonti in Riverside. Jonas. I am picking up the usual scent, so I think the bulletin board hunt's over. That means we have 2 tasks to take care of today. We can take care of the other request if we got time and energy. Alright, let's get back to it then. Wasn't this the editor? You're Jonas, right? I'm the Spriggan you requested. Oh, that's right. A pleasure to meet you. I have a lot to talk about, so please take a seat. Before we start, I want to clear something up. This is the kind of job you can ask a bracer for help with. Why'd you pick us then? That's a fair question indeed. It's a long and complicated story, actually. Let me explain. Please do. So then, it started with my parents' divorce when I was young. I went with my father and my younger sister was taken by my mother. That was 10 years ago. Recently, my father passed away due to illness. While I was going through his belongings, I found shockingly a will addressed to my sister and my mother. I guess even when you try to cut ties with them, you can't just erase family. And well, I'd like to make sure that this will reach them. Oh, I understand. Yeah, finding them would be important. But again, why us? Why not go to a bracer about this? Here's the issue. Among the papers, I found what I believe is a court order from the same service as the divorce. Oh. It indicates that neither parent could interact or interfere with the other. I think that handing this will to my mother would technically violate that. If anything, I can't imagine she'd be happy about it. I figure it might be a better idea to give it to my sister then, which is why I've been looking for her. Also, since it's not urgent, I figured the guild would probably put me on the back burner and I'd end up waiting for who knows how long. Gotcha. Yeah, I can see not wanting to end up a long-term resident of their mission board. Sure, we can handle this job. But anyways, got any clue where to start? Not exactly, but I did find this letter with the will. It was a letter from my grandmother on my mother's side from 2 years ago, addressed to my father. In it, she wrote that everyone on the side of the family was doing well, and attached to it was a picture of my sister. There was no address on the envelope, but the photo might be a good place to start. Can we see the photograph? Of course, here it is. Ooh, she's so pretty. Right? It's hard to believe we're related. Her name is Jessica. She's younger than I am, but she's my sister. The photo looks like it was taken in the Terrell district. I've gone and walked around there, hoping I might bump into her, but no luck. Feels like the perfect place to start our search then. Good as any. Alright, we should definitely take our time on this one. Did I take the job? Of course. We take every contract. Alright, I'll get started ASAP. Mind if we borrow the photo? It'll be easier to ask around if I got it in hand. Of course. Thank you. Okay, let's head to the Terrell district. One last thing, if you would. Yeah? Well, if you do find my sister, please don't approach her. I mean, this might be the first time she hears about family she might not even know she had. I'd rather she didn't hear about it from a Spriggan. No offense. I'd just like to talk to her myself. I understand. Oh, Spider. Your reunion's a delicate matter and should be treated as such. Yeah, a spider just came down from the ceiling right in front of my face. Like literal inches. Okay, so we just need a locator then. Thank you so much. Please find my sister for me.
Commencing mission.
We have lost sight of the spider. It is somewhere. Are we ready to get to work? Uh-huh. We should start by finding someone who knows about Jessica. I know the perfect person to ask. There's a producer who often hangs out around the Tyrell district to try and recruit new people to be mannequins. Let's talk to him before we try asking anyone else. Might save us a lot of wandering around. Mannequin? I've never heard of that. What do they do? He means models. People who wear clothes to advertise new outfits. And Van's right that Jessica's pretty enough to be noticed by a producer. Well, as soon as we're ready, we should make for the Tyrell district. Got any superpowers? Unfortunately, no. I feel like the Spider-Man superpowers would be nice when I'm sick. Or actually, no, huh? I feel like I've seen Spider-Man in media where like he's been sick and like when he sneezes he like shoots webs.
Heading to the objective.
Don't know where. Oh, I remember. I think it was fucking Amazing Spider-Man. The Andrew Garfield ones where like I think he fought like a cold in like 1 or 2.
See the movie fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
Let me ask you something.
Hot damn, the Locust Brigands got business with someone like me. Never imagined I'd cross paths with you guys. What can I do for you? Oh yeah, I recognize this woman. Nice. What can you tell us about her? I work as a talent scout. She's someone I had my eye on for some time. She used to be a fellow regular at my favorite cafe. We'd run into each other there often. I tried recruiting her twice, but she turned me down both times. Said she wasn't interested. I see. Does that mean if we go to the cafe, we should find her? Probably not. She stopped coming about a month ago. I wouldn't pin your hopes on finding her there, unfortunately. Although, in her defense, it's entirely possible she stopped going because of me. Maybe she wanted to get me out of her hair. Dang, I thought we had a good lead. What are we gonna do? You might still want to talk to one of the servers there. They seem like pretty good friends. Who knows? Maybe she'll be able to fill you in on whatever happened to her. If you're interested, it's the Macmillan Cafe just over there. I think we'll take you up on that. Thank you for sharing. Have a good rest of your day. At least we came away with something. On to the cafe.
Please step on up.
Oh, isn't this I didn't see these in here. The coffee they serve here is really good. They have blends that are just like what they have back home. Really, the whole atmosphere here is soothing. And the owner's a nice man too. I feel like I can come here to slowly acclimate to life here in Edith. When my husband said we were going to have to leave Alstein because of a job transfer, at first I was really worried if it was a good idea. But I think we can make this work. We found a temple and our son has come to like the local Sunday school as well. It's hard to complain.
Alrighty.
Mommy says the cafe helps her adjust to the new country. That's just like me. Everyone's so nice to me at Sunday school, this place feels like home now. If the boss of this place is really nice to my mommy, this place will feel like home to her too. Lucia?
Can we talk?
You're asking if I know anything about a woman in that photo. Oh, wait a minute, that's Jessica. You know her? Awesome. Saves us some trouble having to explain things. We've been looking for her. Her older brother, who's estranged, hired us to find her. She has an older brother? I had no idea she had such a complicated family life. How close would you say you two are? Pretty close, I'd say. Before I came here, I actually used to work at the Orbo Cafe over by the train station. That's where we first met. We were co-workers and became friends through that. Makes sense. Think we'd maybe find her there if we paid a visit? I doubt it. She quit working there about a month ago. She said she was staying within the city, but it sounded like she decided to move somewhere pretty far. I don't know why but she must have had a reason for doing it. The way she described it, it seemed like her hands were pretty tied. She was actually a regular here at this cafe. Used to see her all the time. But once it was time to move, she said she wouldn't be able to come back here any longer. I haven't seen her since. And that was that, huh? With talk like that, definitely sounds to me like she had something going on. Yeah, like she wouldn't have moved if she didn't have to leave. That's what I felt. The whole thing really bothered me, but she just smiled and brushed it off, so I chose to let it slide. Looking back on it, I think she tried to do that so I wouldn't worry about her after she left. This is getting pretty complicated. Do you know where she moved to? No, I don't. Sorry. I wish I did. All I know is that she's still somewhere in Edith. Actually, you know something? I bet Ilhan over at my old Orbo Cafe might be able to tell you what's going on with her. He's the person who owns it. I think she went to him for advice a lot before she quit. He said his name's Ilhan? He's at the Orbo Cafe. Got it. Thanks for the tip. I guess we should get to the station street next. Ready to go?
Ladder launched. Off we go.
We are moving.
Oh, that's great.
Upstairs?
Can we talk?
Hey, mind if we ask some questions? It's about the woman in this photo. We received a request from a young man asking us to look for his estranged sister Jessica. We talked to Lucia about it, and she directed us here. Do you happen to know where she might be living at the moment, or how we can get in contact with her? Her brother. Her brother? Did he give you this photo? If you know anything at all, please tell us. It'd be a big help. I'd love to help you, but unfortunately I don't know where she moved to. I'm really sorry. Wish I could have helped. Aw, seriously? I don't think he's being completely honest with us. He might know something about Jessica that he's not telling us. Let's start from the bottom. I'm a Spriggan, not with the police or the guild. I don't do things their way either. We're pretty flexible, really. So if you're worried about her, why don't you tell us what's going on? It'll probably be easier in the long run. So you know then. We know? Ain't got hard proof, but I got an idea. What's going on? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not completely sure, but I think I know what Van's getting at. And if he's right, then we can't just keep ignoring this. Did she get caught up in money? I know you have your reasons for what you're doing, but if you don't tell us what's going on, we can't help Jessica. Would you be willing to trust us? That's a good point. Fine, I'll trust you. And I don't really have the right to talk about it. I think it's better you hear it from the horse's mouth. What do you mean? I'll get in touch with Jessica and see if I can get you guys to meet up. You know what you're doing, so I'll leave the rest to you. Cool, no problem. Ilhan got in contact with Jessica through his orbital terminal, arranging for her to meet the team at the cafe. Look at you. Sounds like she's in the area. How about you take a seat and wait for her over there? I'll bring out some drinks. Thanks. Much appreciated. Didn't Jonas say we shouldn't talk to her? Is it really alright for us to meet her without reporting back to him? Plans don't always pan out in this line of work. And I am following his plan if this job turns out to go against my principles. Is this really what Spriggans are like? Huh. Wait for Jessica? Yeah. The three of them sat down and wait. A woman arrived before long. It's nice to meet you. My name is Jessica. I take it you're from Arkride Solutions? I heard about it from Ilhan. That's right. Thanks for coming. Our client gave us a photo of you, and we used that to find you. I want to go over a few things with you, but let's start with your family. Oh, shit! What if the guy looking for Jessica isn't actually her brother? And it's like a stalker or like a lender. Because nobody knows about Jessica's family. I want to go over a few things with you, yeah. Some quests do go in a wild direction. We met with the man who claims to be your brother. He told us quite a bit about you. Does any of it ring a bell? Man told Jessica everything that Jonas had told them. I've never heard anything like that at all. Yeah, because, like, look at it this way, too. The guy didn't want to go to the bracers. Because if he went to the bracers, they would probably find this out. He probably thinks we do shoddy work here. So he went to Van to kind of expedite it. And since we don't judge, quote unquote, right? Like we'll take a dirty job. We won't question it. We'll be putting her right into his hands. Thoughts on Daybreak so far? Really, really good. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, and especially the whole like, don't talk to her before you let her talk to me or whatever. Like, I don't know. I guess my parents could have hidden it from me this whole time. Should it be true, I would understand if they did, considering how delicate a matter it is. Okay, next question. You ever got a problem with someone taking photos of you without your consent? Yeah, alright, I clocked it in. I am 100% clocking this in. The guy I talked to earlier, Jonas, is a fucking freak. How did you know? Yes, I have. They've even sent the photographs they've taken me directly to my house. Is that why you chose to move away without telling anyone about where? Pretty much. I actually started feeling like I was being followed about a month ago. The feeling just kept getting worse and worse over time. I was proven right once I started receiving photos and letters to my home address. That was why I asked my boss to help make my move discreet. I didn't feel safe going to the police or guild either, for fear that I'd just anger him and make it all worse. Oh, wait a second. Then the man who claimed to be your brother and gave us the job to begin with is probably the stalker she's been trying to shake this whole time. We did a side quest just like this in Yakuza. Fuck, I think it was Yakuza 0. There was like the girl working at the what are the convenience stores called? Like the Papipo Marts? And she was getting stalked. Apparently by like her old boss, quote unquote. And like it didn't end up actually being her old boss, it was actually just a stalker. Dude was probably just bullshitting us right from the start, so we'd do a stalking job for him. What? You mentioned you have a photograph of me with you, didn't you? Could I see it? Yeah, not a problem. No. How? He's still trying to find me? I thought it'd be over after I moved. It's alright, Jessica. Please try and stay calm. Sorry for upsetting you like that, but still, I guess this confirms our suspicions. Our client here ain't Jessica's brother. He's a stalker who's been making her life miserable lately. I can't believe it. I didn't even realize he was lying. We're on your side here, Jessica. Please don't worry about that. Got an idea. Why don't you hire me so we can turn the tables on this asshole? What do you mean? Ah, this fucking freak, bro. He's gonna get it. I must say, you do excellent work, Spriggans. You're really quick. I was expecting results, but not this quickly. Now let's cut to the chase. Where's my sister? About that. Just want to ask some before we give you your report. I'll cut to the chase. You've been stalking Jessica, right? Oh my, really? This is all just a misunderstanding. I know I look suspicious stooping around and asking for a woman's place of residence like this. But I can assure you that I found the photograph amongst my father's possessions. Do you think I just found a picture of some random woman there? I wouldn't quite call myself a stalker for wanting to find the woman in the photograph. No, you're not related to Jessica. We spoke with Jessica directly on verifying her family records with City Hall. We also found out that Jessica moved recently because she was being stalked. Dug up quite a lot of dirt on you too, buddy. This ain't your first rodeo. You were stalking another woman in a different district, yeah? Got arrested for it too, but they didn't have enough evidence to throw you in the slammer. Send him to the gallows? I made it clear you weren't to approach her. Why'd you have to get involved, huh? And what do you care if I'm a stalker or not? You're a Spriggan. Isn't that what you do? Take jobs from people like me? That's not... I apologize for lying to you, really. It just felt like it would have made things easier for both of us if I did. To be clear, I don't plan on harming Jessica at all, not even after I found out her address. Things went poorly with the last woman, but I'm Jessica's family, or rather, I will be. I'm destined to be her family. I'm eagerly looking forward to doting on my dear little sister. What a fucking freak, bro. This guy's being really creepy. I'll ask again, will you tell me Jessica's address? You can name your price. Man, well, on behalf of Arkride Solutions, the answer is no. Any sweet will taste sour if I buy them with your damn money. Don't joke with me! Worthless, but fine. I thought something like this might happen. He's got a knife! It's just like Yakuza! Let me handle this. Yeah, of course he's weak. I mean, very strong though, but like... Let go, damn brat! I finally got to do something. You can keep resisting, but I won't let go of you. She moved so fast I couldn't even see her. Great job, Fairy. Thanks. So what now? Do we beat some sense into him? I know what I said earlier, but let's not. No need to get our hands dirty here. What should we do, though? We got enough evidence to throw him to the police and let him sort this one out. But on the other hand, I could also get plenty of dirt on him. I've also got plenty of dirt on him. Could use it to scare him into never trying anything like this again. Nah, bro. Put this motherfucker in jail. Like, if you got it, like, you got it, man. I'll take it easy. I'll take it easy? That's taking it easy? How we doing on the alignments? I'll take it easy and make him the police's problem. It's a real piece of work, but even a hardcore stalker like him can learn a good lesson spent in the slammer. Barry, keep him down. I'm gonna report him to the police. You put this guy through hell with blackmail? I mean, oh man, really? Damn, wait, I kind of like that. Keep him down. I'm gonna report him to the police. Affirmative. Again, I got solid evidence that you're stalking. Ran a background check on you too. You work for a real big name company, yeah? Wonder what they'll think when this goes public. Guess that's for me to wonder and for you to find out. Stop pretending you're the good guy. You're also a man of the underworld. Don't you steal Jessica from me. I love you, Jessica. What a freak. Nah, we run it back. If I can run it back, I am running it the fuck back. If I can make his life worse than putting him in prison, we are doing it. I'm scared, but let's see. Hold on. Fuck it. We'll read it too, since... You okay, Jessica? You look pale. I'm fine. Besides, I was the one who wanted to listen in on everything. Again, thank you so much, everyone. Yo, wait. What does Jessica think if she listens in on this, bro? Like... I feel like I can finally go back to feeling safe in my day-to-day life again. Hope we can take another trip back to that favorite cafe of yours. You'll be heading to police to provide testimony after this, right? Sorry if we caused more trouble for you this way. Please take care of yourself. Right, I'll make sure to forward your feed later. Thanks again for everything. Man, that one sure was a pain. Feeling all stiff. I know loyally might fix me right back up. I suppose we can make a quick stop after this. What a strange experience. Dumping your client that way is unthinkable for a Jaeger. But knowing he's been dealt with makes me feel so much better. I still have a lot to learn about how Spriggans work. Feel free to take notes if you gotta. I agree with the sentiment. I've learned so much already myself. Alright everyone, let's keep it up and finish up all of our tasks.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Law rank up? Alright, hold on. There's more than one autosave, right? It's the last of the four for Spriggans. Good time for a break. Oh, okay. Alright, we're Copium. Is there more than one autosave? Alright, what time is it right now? What did I just save? 1509, 9006. So it's probably this one. 1457. Oh yeah, here it is, okay. We run it back! How do we put this to bed? Wait, do I get to see the cutscene still?
Mission accomplished. Great
No!
job, you guys. Mira deposit confirmed.
All right, so we gotta like kind of do it a little differently. Where is it? Yeah, we'll just like high speed. I have this save after, so like if I'm not feeling it, like I can blackmail as fuck. You're fucking weird, bro. What should we do here? Blackmail. Might be best to use what I've got and blackmail him myself. I'd love to trust the cops on this, but he might get away with just a slap on the wrist. Bad chance that'll fix anything. So I gotta take matters into my own hands. Barry, keep him down. Him and I are gonna have a little chat. Yo! Yo, wait, Van's crazy. I love this guy. Affirmative. Again, I got solid evidence to you stalking. Ran a background check on you too. You work for a real big name company, yeah? Oh, this is the same. Tell you what, promise me you stay the hell away from her and then they don't gotta hear about this. You so much as even think about breaking that promise though, I'll break your life into pieces so tiny you'll never put it back together. Oh! Understood? You think you just threatened me? Go ahead, see if any of it matters. That's a shame. I guess we should head back to the office and transfer all files regarding this case to our computer. Yo, Anya's in on it too, let's go! I'll start with compiling my recordings of this conversation and all other documents we gathered. What? You didn't? Of course I did. I can't be too careless in this line of work, but if you think I'm bluffing, you're more than welcome to find that out the hard way. Yo, wait, Anya's is cold as hell too. Okay. Please, I'm begging. Don't send anything to my company. Oh god. I'll stay away from Jessica, I swear. Huh. I'm not sure we can trust what he says. I'll sign a contract if you need me to. You can even bring a witness. I promise I won't ever get close to her again. Yeah, I'd like it in paper. And look, I just so happen to have a suitable contract on me already. Go me. Being so well prepared. So under Fairy's watchful eye, Jonas's hands were free to allow him to sign the contract. He agreed to stop stalking people and never attempted to contact Jessica again. You okay, Jessica? You look pale. Okay, and is this the same? Yeah. You got that contract now, so it should be alright. I think the guy's too chicken now to try anything ever again. But we'll keep an eye on you for a little bit longer, just to make sure you're safe. I hope this will help alleviate your concern. Goodness, this is reassuring. Right, I'll make sure to forward you the fee later. Man, that one sure was a pain. Alright, and that's all the same.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Reward deposited.
Yeah, and JP, they said there was a chance he wouldn't go to jail and just get a fine. I was kind of feeling that a little too. Cause like, it wasn't like 100% clear. Like, they said there is enough evidence, you know? There is enough evidence to put him in the slammer, but that doesn't guarantee that there is, you know? Like, enough is not a guarantee. So we gotta take that shit in our own hands.
Place is so soothing.
Because if he just ends up getting out again and stalking some other girl, like, nah. Nah, we gotta put the fear of God into him, like. Like, if we got the power to do that, that's what we do. That's why Van's the GOAT. Yeah, I actually like that interaction for them. That's really good. And I like how Anius was able to just, like, flip the switch and jump right into it. Hold on, I'll make another save. Like, the way she was saying, like, she was recording the whole time and stuff, like, that's quick thinking. Tells you a lot about her character. Van's group decided to take a short break. I guess I'll keep looking. I can't give up here. Wait, so can you actually just do all of them? Because that's all 3 connections here. Hey there, funny seeing you here. You look mighty busy for someone who's supposed to be on break. Van. Huh. Thank you for worrying. Just passing by, don't think too hard about it. Though since I'm already here, I can always be a good boss. And junior. Thanks, I appreciate it. So as it happens, I lost an important book of mine somewhere around here. It's been weighing on me, so I've been coming back to look for it when I have some free time. What book did you lose? It's a copy of one of those Sunshine Anius volumes. You might have heard about it before. It's very popular and still in print, so I could technically replace it if I wanted to. But the one I lost was a first edition print that I got as a gift from my parents 10 years ago. It's been with me for a long, long time. I don't want to just give up on it. It's a special book to me. Yeah, I get it. A thing stops being just a thing when it starts becoming special to you. You can't just give up like that. Take off, gaming. Yeah, sounds good, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate it. That's a good message though. It's true. Reminds me of my favorite car paints, when my favorite car's paint got scratched. Right. So maybe you're not too far off. It's funny though. I hadn't paid that book much mind until now. I only realized it was really important to me once I lost it, I suppose. So, any idea was where it might be? Oh, were you gonna help me? Sure. I am sure you're keeping it away, I know you're keeping it away from work by searching in your free time, but I still don't want to see my assistant down in the dumps at all. I don't work for free though, but I guess I can give you an employee discount. I appreciate it. With that said, I have no clue where it might be. I lost it the other day when I was out for a stroll. I was just reading it at the time. I retraced my steps multiple times and asked around all the stores I stopped at, but there's no sign of it. There's a few possibilities at least. Let's make sure I have a clear picture of things. Mind if we retrace your steps one more time? Not at all. It might help just having another pair of eyes on it. Who knows? Now where do we start? Van and Anius retraced the route that she previously took on her day off. Okay, so isn't that like a real life statue? Right? There's like an actual statue. Oh, but it's like kind of a play off of it. Because there's a statue of like a cow standing on top of like I don't remember. I think it's in Germany. Their search for the books led them across the city, including cafes, bookstores, and the subway. Unfortunately, time passed without them so much as finding a clue, let alone the book itself. I guess I'm not, it's not going to turn up after all. It's not going to turn up after all. I'm sorry, Van. I feel like I just wasted your time. Don't sweat it. I suggested doing all this in the first place. We already looked into all the obvious spots. Might need to reconsider how we go about it. You think someone stole it? I've been trying to keep my mind off that possibility. Might look a little beat up, but we're talking about a rare first edition here. Maybe someone recognized it and just decided to snatch it. It'd just be like that stolen wallet we were tracking down before. If that's the case, maybe we should talk to Mr. Yamai about it? I don't think contacting the police about it will help if it's been sold already. Don't go throwing in the towel just yet. I got one more idea, so let's have a crack at it. Oh, disgusting. Hey, it's Van. Long time no talk. My sister and I are tracking something down. You might just be the right person to ask. And also, I think I'm probably gonna stop around here. Like after I'm done with this this Bond event. Oh, Lindsay is back? I imagine this is it. Thank you, I'll check it right away. Yes, this is the stain in front of the cover, when I spilled tea on it. It's definitely a copy then. It has to be, I'm so relieved to finally have it back. And honestly given up on finding it. Just who are you? Let's just say I run a bookstore on the other side of town. Oh, how unexpected it was to have you call out for my name and answer your troubles just right in, yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, because we've talked to Lindsay before, I think. How unexpected it was to have you call out for me. The answer to your troubles being right in my store's lineup. May this be fate bringing us together? Hell no, just hearing you say that's already giving me the goosebumps. Wait, Van? Thanks anyway. I'll wire you some mirror later for your trouble. Van? She's kind of like... Don't worry so much about it. I owed you one, so let's call ourselves even. Well, I'll leave the two of you be. Thank you again. What kind of relationship do those two of them have, I wonder? I'm really sorry for the trouble for all the trouble helping me turn out to be, Van. Like I said, I don't do it for free. I'll cash you in the favor when you're rich and powerful. Call an investment in the future of one of my employees, and have you too bummed out about it. If you say so. I'll do all I can to deliver on your expectations then. I'm so glad to finally have my book back. What a coincidence that one of your favorite book protagonists has the same name as you do. Or is that why you like it so much? It's a little embarrassing to admit, but that's right. The reason why I asked my parents for it in the first place is because of the title. But that's just the start of it. The real reason why I treasure it so much is because I admire Agnes's character so much. Really? Isn't she like a magician trying to blend in with society? Yes, but what I admire is her determination. She won't stop at anything to protect what she cares about, even if it's a danger to herself. It's my comfort book. I'd always go back and read it whenever I felt like giving up. Then I'd convince myself I was a magician just like Agnes and push on. Huh. Guess we all were children once. Though it might have rubbed off on her. She's strong-willed herself for someone her age. Huh? Don't get the wrong idea, I don't pretend to be her anymore. Harry Potter, but with less controversy. Harry Potter, but good. Not what I was thinking, but anymore does mean you used to, yeah? Anyways, we still got a bit of free time left. I think I got an idea about what you could pay me with. Why not show me what kind of sweets you students buy at the department store now? I wouldn't count on that as payment, but let's see. The two of them began a quick detour of the area in front of the station before their free time came to an end. After that, they returned to work.
I still have a lot to learn, so don't be afraid to point anything out.
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, this place is so...
Yeah, definitely a shorter stream today. We're still kind of on the recovery, so I don't want to, like, push that extra hour. I feel like that might be doing me. That might be doing me a little bit dirty. We gotta focus on that recovery. We will be back full swing, you know. Any case, that's gonna do it for me today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always appreciate the company. We got a lot of our chapter 2 housekeeping done. So GG's. Until next time. Peace. More honey tea? Will do. Take care, y'all.